Testing. Testing.
This right here.
Working. Is this Guild Wars 2?
I want to watch the world burn.
What's up? What are we doing? Engineer? I'm in Queensdale. Hanging with the OGs. Look at my little precious digital Shiba. Stop moving. God, she's just like the IRL one, man. She's frisky. Look at her little eyes. Oh fuck, not that close. And a little curly tail and everything like that. It's been approximately 48 hours. I hope that all of your days are as beautiful, whatever that means, as you are. Alright, I rebound my hotkeys. Huzzah. I am going to not remember even in the slightest what all the buttons do. But I did try to plot them in some way. I would probably be in a position to just like run all the way through, like front to back, farm to table, in a combat situation. Like this one frees me from conditions. This one nets whatever my enemy of the day is. This one gets me away. So first I would hit him with the you know, stop punishing me button. Then I would punish them. Then I would hit X to run away. And then I would boost, hit X again. Drop my turret because they're gonna be coming at me, right? And then I have options from there. I can hit him with the surprise shot, which seems to me to be just a gimme, a free, you know, press button to do damage button, because it's on a really low cooldown. It doesn't really seem to do... Actually, it seems to do a pretty considerable amount of damage, considering that it's on a short cooldown. It's instantaneous. It doesn't seem to follow the normal animation rules or anything like that. We'll see. We'll see if I remember anything about anything. We're going to be playing Guild Wars 2 for a while. Let's just find a lane to put ourselves in. I'm still trying to parse the assembly of sounds and colors and flashing lights that I'm experiencing in any given moment. I do not know where to... I mean, no, I do know where to go. Like, I do have a personal story, which is like a main mission thing. It's as close to a main mission as we have. So we're gonna head in that direction. Let's do that, and then I'll start talking. So we're gonna be playing Guild Wars 2 probably today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm not gonna be streaming at all. Just as a heads up. I am being made to go outside and touch the leafy bladed vegetables on the ground for approximately 48 hours, and then I return to you on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, where we'll probably play... Oh my god, Gerchie, thank you so much, everyone. You owe it to yourself to go to Gerchie's channel and follow them immediately. They are excellent vibe food. If you enjoy the vibes, she has incredible riz, as the cool kids say in their street vernacular. So welcome, Raiders. am currently in exile from being a Final Fantasy XI private server streamer. And if you are Square Enix, or that one dude in Bandcamp who did an enormous DMCA wave that rocked the community within the last 3 or 4 days, I don't actually do anything on Horizon or any other private server. I would only ever think of playing on retail. and only with the approved add-ons, music, and whatnot, and not adverting or anything like that, because that would be stupid. Because I respect Square Enix, and boy howdy, do I love it when they sell collectibles with forced NFTs and everything like that. But if I was a private server streamer, that's what I would be. That's what I am in this alternate universe that is definitely not real. Monday through Friday for the most part, and then we do variety on Saturdays for approximately 6 hours, typically 2 games of some description. But I am LARPing currently as a Guild Wars 2 player. Look at me go. I love that.
Welcome
for that person.
A
pink astral projection dragon. Very cool. I'm getting some lag though, dude, and that's fucking weird. I mean, this game is definitely better looking than Final Fantasy 11 for sure, but you know, it's got to be a very powerful dragon to make my 4070 Ti cry a little bit like that. How are we doing? Yes, hello. I wish to view the 11th singularity of imagination. My dad is Square Enix. I'll have a word, see what's going on. Thank you so much. Of course, we would never play on unofficial servers, especially Horizons. We would never go there. We would never go there. It would never go there because it's an unauthorized server. And if you're a private server enjoyer, if you know, with Final Fantasy 11, then you know, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself, because you're being, for one, very naughty and against the Lord. You're heathenous, you're treasonous, you're a little bit sussy. You're kind of like a sussy baka, and you need to fucking pump the brakes a little bit, bud, and recognize how much of a silly biscuit you're being. Please. Oh my God, Ursula Jones, aka wife number 2, she's fucking alive, man. How did you escape your hyperbolic chamber, huh? NRP puts my knuckles on my hips. We just it's a big city, huh?
Hello, officer. Any problems here? That
Hey,
char is back.
fucking
Makes me nervous.
don't scare me like
My
that.
eyes open.
Welcome to the
I'm a little
bonfire
bit testy
unkindled
right
one.
now. Oh my God. What is happening? That's crazy. Thank you so much, Gerchie, for giving LT Bago a gift subscription. LT Bago, you may now enjoy at your own discretion. I'm going the wrong way. I can see the little green arrows pointing me this way, but I haven't been here in literally 8 to 9 years. So
My
I'm like a little
sterling
baby.
efforts.
Ursula, calm down. Just relax. Fuck. You've been in here for like 2 seconds and I'm already like I'm capping out on dopamine. You just pump the brakes for a second. You gotta give me like 2 seconds. I didn't even know what I was talking about. Something. Oh yeah, I added a Twitch. Mr. Bezos, God Emperor Bezos, enabled me the mercy, the generosity of an additional 5 animated slots, and I have not filled them all. I will for sure with random bullshit that I believe that I would enjoy if I was a pro stoic streamer and or content consumer. My talk is just begging to get her little pink food ball filled. But I did add a Nodders emote that I'm overly happy with. So I'm gonna spam it in chat, Nodders, and then I'm actually gonna catch up on chat because I'm a professional streamer and that's what I do. Look at it go. I love it. I've been waiting for a Nodders emote to pop up in my chat ability, my chat functionality, and no streamer that I've apparently subscribed to or been gifted a subscription to has a Nodders emote. And so I fucking rolled up my sleeves and said, fine, I'll do it myself. Or Thanos snapped or pre-Thanos snapped, whatever you want, whatever reference I'm trying to make here. What are we doing? Oh no, I wouldn't want to be a sussy Baki or a silly biscuit. Gerchie, you are precious, and I just can't. I can't imagine a world where I let anything punish you like that. You're not a silly biscuit. Okay?
She's a good one.
I will shield you from silly biscuitdom. Hi, Piju. How you doing?
No, please.
Welcome to the
You have
bonfire,
not.
unkindled
You have. Oh my
one.
God, Rance, thank you so much, guys. Crazy with this amount of support. How long have we been live? 10 minutes? Jeez. I greatly appreciate it. Every single penny goes back into the... What the fuck was that? I'm just a guy. Apparently these citizens are just not even reacting to whatever the hell that was. All right, we've collected all the teleport points in the city, so we are good to go with whatever the hell it is that I'm doing here. Doing it exposition. Centaurs attacked Shaymore today. Did my best to help the village. I met up with Captain Thackeray at the garrison today. Together, we were able to defeat the Centaurs and their summoned Earth Elemental. I have started about 4 different thoughts. I'm going to try to complete them as I go through content that I have not seen ever. Apparently, that's not the door. So recently, as you're probably aware, there was a DMCA wave that I hinted to in my introduction that hit about like 10 different people. To date, nobody knows what the cause was, whether it was just a guy that is willing to risk perjury in order to hit primarily private server streamers with a DMCA takedown that Twitch has to react to.
Friends and neighbors alike have turned out to
If you enjoyed the voiceovers, I apologize.
For me?
I need to get this thought out. I need to get at least one complete thought out before...
And see what's in my wine
Wait, I have a voice? I don't remember ever having a voice.
Heroes are always
talk?
popular.
Squirrel.
These nice people simply insisted on congratulating you and celebrating your brave victory.
And you insisted on breaking out my finest food and drink for the occasion.
I'm so sussy. I'm so...
Still, I
Look at
can't
me
take
go.
all the credit. Your household
Wow.
staff was most helpful.
Suddenly
even
voice, hello,
eager
sleep
to
monster.
facilitate the process.
I'm gonna shut
I
up,
wish my
Piju.
servants loved me half as much.
She's a very entertaining,
But
sweet
then,
person. And you should
I
also
am
follow her.
lovable in other ways.
Just blindly consume the Kool-Aid. If I
And
shout
the
somebody
less
out,
said
just go to
about
their
that,
page and
the
follow
better.
them. I'd
Now
like
wipe
to
off that
believe...
smirk. Let's go enjoy my best roast duck and brandy.
Oh my god, I'm so assertive. Ooh woo. Just drink the Kool-Aid, follow everybody that I suggest to follow because there's a good reason. I'm allegedly a good judge of character. So she's definitely worth your time.
Still,
Consume.
it seems
Consume
suspicious
content.
somehow.
Buy merch so that you could be a walking billboard. Consume. What am I doing? I'm just scouting around. Okay. The DMCA waves have hit multiple people. It's believed that if you were online streaming the Final Fantasy XI private server Horizon at the time of the DMCA, then you were basically fucked for 48 hours. And you got a DMCA strike. If you got a DMCA when you were not streaming, you what is happening? What was that noise? Someone anime breathed at me.
You scum! Help!
What is happening? Maybe if I paid attention to the story instead of going on whatever bullshit parade. Yeah, fucker. It's just like my simulations. Fire! Shoot them! Shoot these idiots!
That feels good.
I'm not firing. Why? Not even close, baby. Enjoy eternal darkness. Assholes.
We're leaving.
Oh, no. Stop. It's too much. People are subscribing to me. People are donating bits. I'm getting gangbanged by kisses. Fucking life just needs to pump the brakes for like a fucking second, all right? Okay. All right, I'm gonna flip it over as soon as I stand up. You know this. I'm going to flip it over and then I'm gonna eat shit all over our homestead. So the people that were DMCA'd when they were not online only got hit with the strike, and I used the term only in the biggest possible air quotes. Who are you? Hello? The people that were originally striked were coming off cooldown
I heard Farron
sometime
shouting.
today.
Where is he?
I saw those ruffians dragging him down the street.
And
they're going to kill him.
There's a
Calm
couple
down.
there's
See
a
to
few
the other guests
different
and make sure no
beliefs
one else has been
about
harmed.
what exactly happened
I'll go
with
after Lord Farron.
the DMCA wave. And I think I partially explained one of them. The first one is that it was just a dude that was willing to risk perjury in order to pretend that they were Square Enix. Apparently, all that you need to do to submit a DMCA takedown and semi-permanently affect a streamer is just to fill out a form, say something to the effect of, yes, I agree that I am this person that I am claiming to be, and I agree that this streamer is doing something very naughty to me, and I own the copyright rights to said content that I feel is being mistreated in some way. The other idea is, sorry for pause champing, I'm still remembering what my buttons are, or where I am in the world, or what's happening around me, so that's going to be happening less and less, but it's going to be a thing for a minute. I do wish that there was a way to set my auto attack to automatically be doing the thing. To automatically be shooting. Like, I'm glad that it locks on and sort of does it ahead of time, or when I start attacking something. But like here, right now, there's a bad guy in front of me. I want to just target them and start shooting. So I'm gonna need to map something out somewhere. Maybe I'd map the Q key to my number 2 keypad on my super cool MMO mouse. And then the Q key can be my auto attack key, although I only need to be auto attacking for like a moment. Whatever. Or Square Enix, the other tinfoil hat theory is that Square Enix was trying to do a dispersed bombardment type thing, where they were just like, they told a new staffer who's trying to get employee of the month, we have a bunch of private server streamers, we're going to be doing an official Horizon, sorry, that's a Freudian slip, huh? We're going to be doing an official stream the next day. Just take down as many names as you can, and then fucking destroy them overnight. And that's basically what happened, is that over the course of 24 to 36 hours, a not small number of streamers were hit. I wasn't hit. I don't know how I wasn't hit, because there are people who haven't streamed the game in 2.5 to additional weeks were getting hit on videos that were sometimes more than a month old. But nevertheless, some people were hit, some people were not. People were thinking that they were just like clearing the way to stop, potential subscription people from accidentally falling into the Horizon server pool, because they want people to be playing on retail, right? That's the hot take, or the possible take. It's not even a hot take. It's just a possibility. Find and rescue Farron. Oh, I'm supposed to be finding a guy right now. Okay, that tracks. I thought that I was just doing like a deathmatch type thing. Shows me. Somebody in chat was probably screaming that was the case. Is that a blunderbuss? It's a rifle blunderbuss combo. It do be multiple things. Like the pistol is like a pistol slash poison dart launcher. It has an open end, so I guess that's the. It's a long weapon that has like an open end to it, so it could be whatever you want it to be, baby. Winky face. NRP pulls you close and makes a bunch of unnerving squelching sounds with my mouth. The last theory is that it is Square Enix, but they are suddenly caring about private servers, and they are just half nuking the category, assuming that nothing is going to happen, or half nuking the category and just seeing how people behave, how the category behaves in general. That's Balthamus. That's Alacia. I'm of the belief, as of this writing, as of this spoken word, and this VOD that's getting simul streamed to youtube.com/@SimpleProStoic, I believe that it's just a guy that's willing to risk perjury. And the reason why I believe that it's just a guy, forgive me while I just randomly amble around. I have to look at the door with the big symbol on it. Okay. Oh no, it's a guy.
Death. Another fine example.
I do dare. I'm pressing buttons. I no longer have any frame of reference for where my shit is. Maybe I don't need an auto attack button. Maybe I just need to do an ability. Any ability at all, which apparently is not working. The reason why I believe that it's just a guy is because it's only seemingly the strike has only hit private server streamers, which could mean that it is. Am I supposed to go inside? What the fuck? Just die, fool. Is this a boss battle? I'm assuming, because he has way more health than everybody else. It might be SE, but if it... That would imply that it could be SE if only some people, if only private servers people were affected. The reason why I don't think that it's Square Enix, hey bud, first time,
I'm feeling much better now.
is because if it was Square Enix, the thing that they would do to stop all
Am I pleased to
private
see
server
you?
streamers
Though if
forever,
you wanted me to leave the party,
probably
simple,
"Be gone,
forever,
freeloader," is to just cease and desist
I'll make a note of that.
the private
idea who
servers.
these
That's
hooligans
all
were
that they
or
would
what
have
they
to do.
wanted?
Not really.
They don't need to fuck
did
around
hear them
with
discussing a
DMCA
farmhouse
submissions.
in
Not that it's
Shamewell.
exactly hard, because like
They
we
were
just
going to
talked
lock
about,
me
it's a
up there with
fucking,
the rest of their
it's a
hostages.
form. It's a form
Then I have
that you
more work
just
to do.
you check mark and
Can't
say,
say
yes,
you
I
and
am
leave
the
the
guy
others to
that
rot.
owns this
Bad form, you know.
intellectual property.
Count me in. I may not be a centaur-killing berserker like you,
Two,
but I can take care
a
of myself.
person, and
I'll meet
take
you
this with a grain of salt. I have not independently verified anything that this person says, but somebody that I know has just in the last like 10-15 minutes explained to me in a way that seems credible, but I have no way of verifying that the email that's being used, the us@somethinglegal.com, us.squareenix.something else, is being sent from what looks like some kind of router or subdomain type thing that's not from like a real official email address, something to that effect. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at when they're saying this stuff to me. So that's, you know, I didn't like stop the presses and tell everyone yet, because I have no way of determining what they're saying. And I'm not just gonna yeet myself. I might as well use these karma boosters and stuff now, right? I should have used it before I fucking completed a quest. Would have been smart. The YouTuber I know had videos on Cat's Eye, Nox Souls, Omicron, and Valhalla servers taken down. Okay, so Cat's Eye is a private server. I'm assuming that there's not another private server that you're possibly referencing that's also called Cat's Eye. You're probably referring to Cat's Eye XI, and correct me if I'm wrong, please. If that's not the case. I think that it's just a guy, because it would be so much faster, easier, and more conclusive if they just issued a cease and desist to Horizon. Because Horizon people are aware that their server is not officially condorned. That is not a fucking word. What word am I trying to use here? I don't know. Not officially endorsed. I don't know what word I was trying to use. Not officially endorsed by Square Enix. So if Square Enix says, stop it, you're being a bad boy, I'm gonna give you a spanking, I assume that the Square Enix people aren't gonna be like, yes, daddy, please. They're just gonna shut the server down until they can verify whether or not the claim is real. And if the claim is not real, then they just boot it back up. I went through Eden going through that. Eden responded to a fake cease and desist by taking down the server for a straight month because they weren't sure if it was real or not. So there are more effective, straightforward ways. Like, there's no reason to fuck around with it unless the Square Enix legal department is suddenly getting like a big old chubbaroonie for torturing streamers in particular, and only, you know, setting it up to be like a fucking Squid Game / Hunger Games type thing where they're like, okay, half of you are gonna get, or Danganronpa, half of you are gonna get yeeted, the others aren't, and then I'm just gonna do this thing to the category and then watch how you people adapt. Or non-early games thing. Or a Steins Gate type thing, if I'm even referencing that video game correctly. And I want to try engineer. The reason why I'm trying engineer is because I know, based off of what I've seen and read, that mechanic is a thing, and a mechanic gets a little Gundam, a little armored core robot that they can pilot it around. Are you fucking kidding? I'm gonna have to do jumping puzzle. That's fine. I see an unlockable. I'm gonna go for it. I guarantee you, I'm not gonna be quite so anal about capturing all these little things. Are you gonna make me go all the way up? Bruh. I could just get on a thing, I suppose. I'd like to jump. Holy shit. Okay. I just don't see them doing that. Just cease and desist if you're like, rip off the band-aid if you're gonna annihilate private servers or streamers, because I was talking to somebody in someone's chat. I think it was Edgen Kate Sith's thing. What am I doing? Is this good? Ah. Yes.
Poggers.
Okay, and then no fucking god, no, why did I do that? I pressed V because I thought it was gonna get me off. Why?
I hate this
oh my
place.
God.
This
I was right there.
Prison.
I had the victory in my clutches and I fucked it. I fucked myself. Okay, just get off. This is serious Elden Ring type shit, man. Now watch. I'm not gonna be able to. Ooh. Yes. Okay, now. Ooh.
Berries and cream, berries and cream.
We can hear you screaming up there. I feel bad for wife number 2. She's fine.
Berries and cream, berries and cream.
Based off of no empirical evidence, she's okay.
And cream.
She's all right. She's fine. She's okay. At least if she says that she has an issue with me, I don't ever hear it because I immediately just go, I go somewhere else in my brain case. Did you want to say you just want to hit things when you point at them? There's an action camera for that. It's in settings. No, I don't actually want the camera to point at the thing that I'm trying to hit. I want to be able to just target with tab an enemy and have my guy be like, okay, it's time for that thing to die, and I'm gonna start auto attacking it. It's an extremely first world problem. There's gonna be some fucking adapting that I'm gonna be having to do in terms of my thought process, because I've been playing Final Fantasy XI, which is you engage with the enemy and you either run or you auto attack and do things to it until it dies. So I'm used to just tab targeting something, pressing a button, and then committing all resources until one of us is dead. I do recognize that I could just use an ability. I could just use an ability and then I start auto attacking immediately. So this issue that I'm claiming to have is going to become a complete non-problem once I start remembering where my buttons are and where I am in relation to them. I would like to go up. I would like to go uppies. Like to uppies, please. Uppies. Uppies. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. I'd like to get on this? No. Down. Down. Up. Down. I'm stupid. I'm broken. Is there another way around? Am I missing something? So this part is in game design what we call failure to teach. I have exhausted what seems to be the most straight. Ooh, I did it. The most straightforward way to handle an issue, and so I am defaulting to just randomly trying shit in order to get past whatever my believed obstacle is, even if it's not the correct way. I could approach it from the other angle. I could just not be dumb. We'll go for the other side. I think my character's an engineer. I can't remember though, since I logged on like twice over a year ago. The last time that I played this in any meaningful amount, it was literally 7 years ago. 6-7 years ago. I played it religiously at lunch. I hit level 80. I don't think I was done with any stories or anything like that yet. And yet I decided I hit level 80, I am now done. Which is not at all how this shit goes. Do I just give up on this? I feel like that's what I want to do. I'm gonna try, I think I see the route now. Please enjoy this these 5 minutes of me just randomly like ambling around to try to make things happen. Wait a minute. Can I just stop? Stop. Please. Please, game. Please, video game. I'm gonna wait for my jump thing to come back. Oh fuck. Twitch can get easy contact with SE to make sure that it's real. That also is presuming that Twitch gives any sort of a shit. And actually, it's not. It might not seem like it. Oh, look at that. We did it first try. Amazing. It would actually be a bad idea to contact Twitch and say something to the effect of, hey, can you look into why Square Enix is stopping people from streaming an unauthorized server? Because Twitch is going to, it would basically be the equivalent of you going up to a police officer. I gotta be really careful with what I say here, huh? You get the idea. It's bad. They should not do that. If it's just a guy that's doing the DMCAing, then just let the guy risk getting caught not being Square Enix and annihilated. If it is Square Enix, then Twitch is going to turn around and immediately say something to the effect of, "Oh, you're streaming in an unauthorized private server. Take the L," or something to that effect, and also you're suspended. I think the only way that we get any meaningful amount of information at all is going to be if someone that was striked gets in contact with Twitch or Square Enix and says something to the effect of, can you give me a little bit more information on why it was hit? And then they have to pray that whoever is in charge of monitoring said account or in charge of said claim for the day speaks in as little corpo speak as possible. They have to reach the most human interfacing entity at Twitch or Square Enix, or probably both, and hear something like, the reason is XYZ. The reason is it's an unauthorized server. The reason is you breached Square Enix's TOS because you were playing music over top of Final Fantasy XI, and apparently, and this is true, that's against Square Enix's own terms of service. You were yeeted because you seem to be advertising fucking ghost energy drinks, and you can't, and this is also true. We don't want you using someone else's our materials, aka Final Fantasy XI, to promote other materials. It could be any one of those things. Or it could just be because we don't like your face. It's done. Get fucked. It's our intellectual property. We're able to destroy you if we so desire. That one probably wouldn't fly. I don't think they're gonna quite say that part out loud. Do I need to be here? Let's actually, instead of just fucking around, I'm going to give up. I'm gonna give up on chief hunting. I'm gonna let the people that enjoy exploring do that, and I'm just going to go on my merry way. I'm just gonna go on my merry way. I'm going to let the flashing lights direct me, and that is okay. We need to meet Farron at the farmhouse. Where's the farmhouse? Send me. Streamers are, I'll look at chat in a moment. Streamers are handling it, and by streamers I mean Horizon 11 streamers / Eden streamers / Cat's Eye streamers are handling it one of a few different ways. Either they're choosing 3 different life paths, 3 different routes to the situation as of yesterday and today. Even though people are becoming very emboldened very quickly, and I think that it's a mistake, but we'll see if it pays off for them. That old May. The first route is the divine intervention route. There are people that are streaming the game Final Fantasy 11 just like normal. No changes to titles, no changes to channels, no changes to socials. They are just, they either have been hit and are risking it anyway, risking the biscuit, because they're like, I took the copyright school that Twitch says I could take in order to remove the copyright strike, and what are the chances of this lightning strike happening again?
Stay close.
Except it's less of a lightning strike and more of like a guy that could
Swordmaster Bongo, the one
annihilate your channel at any time.
I was the best student he'd ever seen.
They're just assuming that nothing is going to happen to them. Number 2, they are taking out all mention of Horizon 11 or private servers or whatever from their channels at minimum, and or removing the title of like Horizon 11 or whatever from. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, huh? They're just deleting any mention of it anywhere, and then they're streaming as normal, which is the what I described, I think, as the where the fuck do you want me to go, man? I have to find the prisoners. Is it in the house? Is it downstairs? Okay, that makes sense. They're going the undercover route, which is just to blend in.
Sure it's safe here. We left a lot of wounded.
It's just to blend in with the environment and assume that nothing is going to happen to them, because they're betting on Square Enix not knowing their own game enough, or the person doing the striking, to get tired of the bloodshed, and they're just assuming that nothing is going to happen to them. Like, basically, it's kind of, it's the same thing that zebras and other prey animals in the Sahara Desert or whatever it is I'm thinking of, like in the wild, prey animals in the wild do. They just assume that they're going to be fine because they're camouflaging themselves or hiding in numbers. Like, they're like, statistically speaking, the chances of me getting my hard work fucked and find outed with is low, because I'm in a group of 15 other people that are also pretending to be a normal everyday retail streamer. The third streamer, aka me, my face one, is going full scorched earth on everything. Stripped any mention of private servers or playing on private servers from their socials or even their schedules. For the one person that looks at Twitch schedules for their given streamer, just everything everywhere has been burned. And you might notice, if you're particularly enterprising or care enough, which neither is guaranteed, I did not remove my VODs at all of Final Fantasy 11, because if it is a Square Enix person, then they don't need anything in particular in order to see those videos. They could just ask Twitch to do the thing, and Twitch will say, yeah, here are all the videos that they've put out into the world for however long. And if it is just a random guy, then I'm already on their list. And they just got tired. They just got tired of submitting claims, or they missed one, or something like that. Now, I'm not saying even remotely that I'm like a household name or anything like that. God help me if don't you know who I think I am? But I am established now in the Final Fantasy XI private server streamer let's try that sentence over again. Private server streamer universe. So it's not really a big jump for them to be like, oh, you know, I hear Stoic's name mentioned for trying to compile a list of DMCA'd streamers, so he's probably a streamer, so I'm just gonna check his account and DMCA him too. It basically be like, once it's on the internet, it can't be removed. If somebody's willing to take perjury, if somebody's willing to get annihilated by the American or otherwise justice system, then they're willing to take a cursory glance at things like Twitch tracker or whatever, and then be like, oh yeah, he streamed Horizon, something with Horizon in the title in the past. I'm just gonna annihilate him. Apparently I didn't rescue the little girl. It was time for that little girl to
thank you so much, both of you,
to meet her maker.
I'll never forget this.
You're still in danger.
Hey Mr. Twitch, I'm breaking your TOS and Square Enix Azula, but why did I get a strike? Square Enix was aware, had to have been aware, is aware of Horizon and Eden and so on forever. The time to attack private servers was like 2 years ago, dude.
Speak for yourself, old chum.
Before
and
I go,
like I said, the strike on Eden
they mentioned some kind of
was a fake.
Divinity's reach.
So it wasn't even Square.
It is,
man.
Thank you. Now please go. We'll make sure you get out of here safely.
It's just a guy. All signs point to it's just a guy. It's just a guy. Some people that are enterprising, and by people I mean streamers, Horizon 11 streamers, have, I guess, felt like they might fall behind in the category or something. If they don't stream it, which is true. I've seen people's discords. People, like, some streamers are afraid that they're going to be forgotten, or that they're going to fall behind, or they're going to stop making progress in some way if they don't stream Final Fantasy XI. Like, I get the desire for upward mobility, but like my brother in Christ, like 14 people, 10 to 14 people got yeeted. You're kidding, right? They had to take a fucking copyright school, okay? Like yesterday, like in the last 2 days. But I am also not, you know, their father. They can do whatever they want. They're not necessarily my little ducklings, even though I care about most Final Fantasy XI Horizon server streamers. It's their hot body. They can do whatever they want with it. Thank you, Lord Farron.
My time is precious.
They can do what they want. I too love living dangerously. So the plan is, which is one of the original thoughts that I had. So thank you guys for fucking stopping filling my brain with dopamine for like 2 seconds to let me start completing this laundry list of thoughts that I've been building up in the initial 10 minutes. He says he completely forgets what he was talking
Captain
about.
Thackeray,
oh my god!
We've had the most
my
marvelous
brain,
adventure.
dude.
My friend and I
don't remember. I don't remember berries.
And a plum. You're just in
oh,
time
I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah. What I'm gonna do?
Amazed. And again, I should.
So we're gonna be playing Guild Wars 2 probably in place of what would otherwise be our Horizon 11 slots for at least the next week, I think, or until I hear something concrete or conclusive about the source, the nature, and the reasoning of this DMCA wave that's happened.
Named Sin Fursurer.
It is, and I recognize this
I bet he could identify the design.
this is running afoul
Thackeray,
of this desire that I
let me
have
talk to
and
the
this
papermaker.
awareness that
I'll get the
80%,
information you
upwards
need
of 80%
without
of
anyone
the people
realizing
that have
the
followed
Seraph
me
are aware of the
or
traitor in
subscribed
the
to
city.
me or are
A
currently
solid plan.
subscribed to me
I'm grateful
to
for the
date
help, but be
are
careful.
doing
Whoever's
it
behind
off
this plot is
of or
playing
have done
rough.
it off of
I'll be waiting in the city to hear what
Final
you find.
Fantasy 11 private server stream.
Try to keep fair and out of
So
trouble
I am
between
really
fans
like
and
this is a live combat test of my ability to retain people because I'm playing something that is still an MMO. Look at my little baby go running around on the floor like that. That is still an MMO, but is functionally a whole different ballpark. And for the most part, we did pretty good. We did pretty good yesterday. Not yesterday, Wednesday. We did good. We got good numbers, better numbers than I expected. Okay, apparently I'm wearing the Mighty Rawhide mask now. Oh, look at me. I look so badass. Look. I look so cool. Do I get pauldrons? No, I can't wear these yet. I don't know how to put pauldrons on. F. More damage. More damage is more better. I'm assuming weapon strength is better than just raw power. And I'm assuming that based off of no empirical evidence whatsoever. Here, we're gonna deposit all this stuff, and then I'm gonna use a thing to break down shit. I suppose, because that's what I should do. That's what my brain is telling me to do, and who am I? Who am I to tell it no? I'm gonna keep the pauldrons, because that's the first one that I've grabbed. Leather aqua breather. Okay.
You are blessed
and then I
with a
deposit
myriad
my
of
shit.
souls.
Holy crap, Rowdy. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me shout you out, my brother. Rowdy Cajun 101. I'm not going to go into the full spiel. If you're just joining me for the first time or multiple times, I'm normally a Final Fantasy 11 private server streamer Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard or regional equivalent. I still have to... What the fuck does this guy want? What does he want? What does he want? I thought I was done. More story? Find out what the paper maker knows about the parchment? What do I have to do? Just have to put like a glass plate in front of him and then just make like extremely annoying squeaky sounds in front of him until he gives in. What is this? I don't want this. Okay. On Saturdays, I'm a variety streamer. Technically, right now, because of a recent DMCA wave hitting a whole bunch of my friends, am I gonna have to go back down there? Fucking Christ. I'm a pure variety streamer for the next like 1 to 2 weeks. And I've shifted my varietyness on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to Guild Wars 2. And that's what we're doing. So hello. SE did actually strike one server years and years ago, Final Fantasy 11 free, but not since then. And it is totally possible, like I said, that there is a staffer out there who's trying to get Employee of the Month and just is going about it the weirdest way possible. I was in Egen_Katesith's server. Oh, apparently that's where I had to go. And I was talking to someone. I'm not going to say arguing because it was very... We had our own individual positions on the matter. And he was wrong and I was not. that was it. But the guy's thought process was that it is Square Enix, and Square Enix is trying to scare streamers from streaming Final Fantasy 11 private servers because it's going to stop all streamers everywhere more effectively than just cease and desisting the server that they're on, which was my position. I was like, if they prevent the bandits from blowing up the water pipes, no thanks. Where's my next? I would like to be teleported, please. If they wanted to stop private server streaming, they would just issue a cease and desist. That's it. It's nothing more complicated than that. And I tried to tell the guy that. And he was like, no, it's much more effective to do like a scare tactic. And I'm like, but they could just make it stop. Like, if you scare some streamers, some are still gonna risk it anyway, which is what's happening. they're gonna risk it anyway. Or there's gonna be new streamers that have no idea that this thing happened and are just gonna go on their merry business. And then you're gonna have to continually play whack-a-mole for however long. You're still paying your legal team the same amount either way, right? So it's better to have them annihilate more people faster,
You'd spend it all on ailing.
by just taking away the source of whatever is causing you issues.
You there. You look like you can handle
That
yourself.
could backfire on them. However, Cease would notice would put it down without question. Yeah, that's why I think it's just a guy.
What do you cost?
Cost? I'm not a mercenary.
But you cease and desist say Horizon, the next server will pop up and most people go there because most players aren't streamers. It's easier. Anybody can stream. Anybody can stream at any time. The technology is there. Most people's time is there, or they make time for it.
Can you tell me who bought
They will do it.
I'm investigating
Setting up a server, finding staff that are willing to dump hundreds to upwards of $1,000 per month on a server, which, for context, Horizon allegedly takes like something to the tune of $700 per month in order to maintain. Finding people who are willing to do the work of a staff that is unpaid, in addition to paying their own money to upkeep this thing, a passion project or not, as a service, while also having the knowledge base to do anything effectively in managing, developing, moderating, administrating a server, is going to happen way less. For every maybe like 100 Horizon streamers or private server streamers that appear, maybe one of them, maybe one server will pop up like every 6 months. And that's not even taking into consideration that a lot of private servers will just disappear sometimes on their own. People get tired of upkeep. They get tired of. I would like to do the thing now, please. Thank you. They get tired of the upkeep. They get tired of the drama that is part and parcel with maintaining a player base of people that are sweaty and interesting enough to play. Not all sweaty, but some.
Protect me.
They've been playing the same game for years and years and years, dozens of years, or what feels like dozens of years. You get what I'm saying. Horizon is $414 a month right now. Is that, yeah? It sounds right. I could have sworn that Frank on one of his dev servers, Frank is like one of the top people at Horizon, said it was $644, but it's the same thing. $414 is like 150 gallons of orange juice that they're just pouring into the ground every month. 150 gallons of orange juice. I don't know how much a typical pool is in terms of, like, you know, amount of water per pool. But it's a lot. I'm pretty sure that's at least like 2 pools. Also, hello, Flisbit. I'm very sorry for missing you earlier. I did see your name up here in chat. And this is a transgression against you in my own mind that I will need to spend years in flagellation. I think that's the word that I'm trying to use, is when you try to atone by self-inflicted grief in order to make it up to you. Protect me, protect me, protect me, is what Sin screams for context. They don't want to dissuade people from their games. They just want to dissuade people from doing the games that don't bring them revenue, you know. So striking the private servers would dissuade people from their games ultimately, which is what they don't want. Well-adjusted companies absolutely would follow the same line of thought that you're describing to me. It is an unbelievably valid point that you're bringing up. And I would say, and the reason is, which is kind of like built into your explanation there, is because it's free marketing. Yes, Horizon is not authorized, or any other private server like Eden or Wings or Cat's Eye or whatever. But most well-adjusted companies will leave those types of servers alone because they recognize that people will inevitably see Final Fantasy XI is an active server. Whether or not it's because, you know, if they're watching Twitch or on YouTube or whatever, they'll see that it's an active server. And sorry, please hold while I drink my potion. And they're likely to leave it alone because there's a chance that a person would look at all the private servers, decide, well, that sucks. Why would you play it? Why would you play a private server that you have to work so hard at to accomplish anything? Which is a true fucking point. Some of us are sickos though, and we love that grind.
That's good.
I need to destroy the catapults. Don't mind if I do. But there's a chance that they'll bounce off of Horizon private servers or whatever server it is, and they will be like, oh, well, retail, I don't have to fucking spend months in order to level up a character to the highest to the highest level to experience end game content, and then they become subscribers anyway. That and DMCAing people, streamers, for what doesn't seem to be an overtly bad reason, aka saying something to the effect of, I, streamer, own. I'm not gonna finish that sentence because you get the drift. Basically saying that you own the property. I don't want somebody to clip me and then be like, hey, Square Enix, did you know that this dude called Pro Stoic, this strange robot man on the internet, is claiming to own your IP? I, streamer, own this intellectual property. Or if you enjoy intellectual property, make sure that you buy this other intellectual property. Like outside of that, if a person isn't doing anything wrong or evidently wrong, then they'll just leave it. It's not worth the possibly bad press that the game would accumulate. That said, counterpointing your counterpoint, Nintendo fucking exists. Konami fucking exists. I'm not saying that Square Enix is becoming Konami or Nintendo. It has fucking farts that smell a little bit like Konami and Nintendo sometimes. Not that I know what Nintendo's and Konami's farts necessarily smell like, but you get my analogy, I'm sure. But Nintendo do be out here fucking cease and desisting what was a very popular Smash Nintendo 64 tournament because the tournament holders figured out an ad hoc way of getting the Nintendo 64s to communicate more effectively with each other because they didn't have any way to do that. Or Nintendo, you know, cease and desisting a dude for uploading a scan of a 1990s Nintendo 64 game onto like the internet library or something.
He has exceptional taste.
It is within the realm of possibility, so it can't be discounted.
You might be called as a witness if Zaman is brought to trial. So
November was a bit more expensive because they had to pay $500 for extra for the Sectigo cert. I don't know what that is, but I will trust.
Use decent parchment on the subpoena.
I will trust you. But they have money coming in. According to the devs, the Horizon devs, they are carbon neutral. I do not have access to their financial planner or numbers or any empirical evidence whatsoever that must be mentioned. So I can't know. I can't know any of this. I can only know what they've said. I have no way of verifying any of it. If they are making money, then I could absolutely see Square Enix trying to glass them from orbit. I could. And that is what the devs claim to want to avoid. However, did my raptor already go away? Fuck that. I have another option here. Can I have two? Can I have two things?
Another fine example of engineering.
Can I have two turrets at the same time? Hang on. I'll finish that thought in a moment. Profession skill. What? Profession skill. E for everyone. Oh no, I have another thing, don't I? What am I doing? Throw napalm? That's apparently a whole different button. I'm getting mind flooded at the moment. What is that bound to? Hello? Hang on. I gotta parse this. Profession skill 3. Fucking enjoy numpad. Multiply numpad. Okay, I can live with that. That's just like a damage over time thing. Well, what is this button? What is this button that I'm pressing? 8? 8 is what? 8? Number 8? Enjoy 9? Oh, look at that! I can have 2 turrets at once! That's pretty cool. I love pet jobs. If it was Square Enix, I could see them nuking it from space. But if it was Square Enix saying that this private server is profiting, they would not go after the streamers, because you can stop all profiting everywhere, both streamers and the server, by just fucking cutting off the head. It's all you need to do. Like, there's no, and I'm not saying that I mean, humans are emotional creatures, right? And according to the American Congress, corporations are human. So therefore, corporations can feel things and emote. But like they wouldn't, like they have whole teams like dedicating and massive combined man hours just figuring out the most effective way to get theirs. They're not gonna fuck around with streamers. They're just gonna go after the server. There's no rational or emotive alternative to that makes sense to me that I can just look at and be like, yes, this is could also be what's happening. I'm getting a exclamation point from somewhere. I think it's just saying that I have trade points. Points for pickup. Delivery box. Take all. I'm delivery boxing myself. Okay. Sell items. Oh, I have bags of pinched goods, don't I? This is soulbound, so I don't want this, right? So I should just sell these.
More people should learn to barter.
They want you streaming the revenue servers, not the non-revenue servers, though? Absolutely. Yeah, and if they want to force my hand and get me to go play Final Fantasy XI, they wouldn't cease and desist me unless they just don't know their own game. Okay, let's try another alternate route. Let's go down this road. So if they wanted me, a strange robot VTuber man, to go play their retail server, there's a reason why I don't play on retail. And it's not because I don't enjoy the idea of paying $10 a month for something. I believe in purchasing things that I would like to see supported. It's why, against my better judgment, I spent $230 before tax on a fucking Armored Core 6 collector's edition, not the premium, because I'm not going to pay for what is essentially like a mechanical dollhouse. All right. If they allowed me to have a classic version of the server that I enjoy, it's highly likely that I would not fuck with private servers at all. Now it's too late. I am too invested in the private servers that I've already invested in. I can't start the game over a third time. or even a fourth time. A fourth time, technically. I just won't do it. You would have to pay me to do it. Square Enix themselves would have to come to me and be like, I offer you a sponsorship if you stop playing your private server in order to play our retail server, or classic server for that matter. I just won't do it. I just won't do it. I can't do it. Can't stop, won't stop. But they won't set up a classic server for whatever reason. That is incumbent on them to know. They will not do that. The people that are playing Final Fantasy XI on a private server, like the one that I regularly play on, are looking for a type of experience that does not exist anymore. So even if I was fine starting over again, they where was my thought? I don't know where my thought went. I truly have no idea. I think I've already said enough words though. I think I'm over it. Sell junk. Is everything junk? Apparently it's all junk. I'm gonna keep that. Wait, do I need to keep that? I think I just have this forever, don't I? It's like a free transmutation thing. Well, that's what Final Fantasy XI free got shut down for, taking donations. While this number does have staff donations included, Horizon has taken 18,000 in donations. SE can't make a classic server. They don't have a code. There are no backups of that era. Well, then fucking adopt Horizon. There you go. Problem solved. Everybody's happy. just acquire Horizon and his staff. Like, just do it. Like, just do it, Forehead. It's got to be that easy, right? It's just that easy. Maybe not the code exactly, but something representative of that code, which is what Horizon 11 is working on. Sort of. They're kind of iterating on it, hence the Era Plus denomination. I love that your third goal is kill God, probably. I know it's coming at some point. You know, we exist in these worlds as adventurers to, 1, be the guy. 2, be the guy that finds out what the antagonist is. 3, find out that the antagonist is actually backed up by an eldritch creature of some description. And then 4, in the cliff notes, kill God. We are the chosen ones. That is what we are created to do. Unless we are given a voice by the universe, we are plopped into the world fully formed and with the requisite knowledge to just do things that inevitably lead us to the foregone conclusion that God must die. Can I just go there? I can't just go there. I'm trying to LARP. I'm trying to LARP run on the way over. A JRPG? Yes, exactly. Think of it in Armor Core 6 terms. And this is the, and if you don't play Armor Core 6, please, Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do. So in Armor Core 6, in that world, which is like a future corporist head, like apocalypse state, where there's this world that has been completely ruined by an apocalypse that was brought on,
do you have any news?
Advertently or inadvertently by corporations trying to mine the shit out of this special resource that's incumbent
to testify to that effect
to that planet or moon or whatever the fuck it is.
Crime, setting up citizens to be robbed and brutalized. That's out and out.
The pilot, your main character,
is a government official.
Is like thought to be just a dude, like a throwaway guy
to introduce Countess
that
Anise, master exemplar
has just shown up and started doing things. In this world, people live and die. They succeed and fail.
And their enemies.
We could search Zayman's house. The law allows
but
it if
from the
someone's in
perspective
danger,
of the characters
or if we
in that
suspect
universe, that's normal to them.
We have one
Right?
shot,
If you
so it's either the party
really
or
take
Zayman's
yourself out of
house.
your own headspace, that's what's
Can't give you
happening.
orders, so
Is
let me
that
know
if
how
you're
you
imagining
work
it from the characters' perspectives, everything that's happening to them is real. The main character, you, Jimothy, Jared, you holding the controller, touching the mouse and keyboard, are not of that universe. You are an anomaly in this world. In a JRPG, in Armor Core 6, in Guild Wars 2, the in-game world has never seen anything like Jimothy before. It has no way of dealing with someone that is functionally unkillable. From the perspective of the characters that are in the game, has literally never failed. Because if you lose, you can just restart, right? Unless you're doing like an Iron Man run or something like that. You could just restart as many times as you need to. You, the main character, have to be beaten by whatever the boss it is every single time. But you only have to beat them once. VTuber playing Guild Wars 2 auto follow.
Welcome home,
Thank you so
good
much,
hunter.
Zach. I greatly appreciate it. I do be a VTuber. See how I do have like a lore stream and everything like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could barely follow my own lore, and I was the one that was typing it. You have to go down. You have to go down with the clown. I'm glad that you're here. We may have only known each other for about 3 to 5 seconds, but if anything were to happen to you, Zach, I would destroy everything around me and then myself. Just kind of like tuck that into your mental back pocket, if you would. I don't even know what got us started on this conversation, but I think that you're getting the points that I'm making. I'm assuming, unless you've already tapped out of my stream, in which case I'll see you later. You're like, what the fuck is he talking about? But yeah, that's it. Is that I am here because I accessed the character creator in order to go into a world that claims to have never seen anything like me before. There's 1,000 chosen ones who are running around Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy 11, whatever your chosen subject of the day is, killing God. So it's like this fucked up digital ecosystem of this Ouroboros of main characters killing gods over and over again. God gets created, a main character archetype appears. It's a yin and yang thing. It's a circle of constant construction and deconstruction. It's madness, man. Kayfabe is kind of loose for most VTubers who are not aware of the fourth wall. I don't know what kayfabe is, but I agree with you 100%. Just based off of your inflection.
Enemies here.
The enemy is here? Lady, I don't even fucking know you. Do you want it? You want this smoke? I got turrets. I don't even have to do anything.
Be swift but thorough. If Zayman is a traitor, we'll find proof of it here.
What are we looking for?
That's what I'm saying, man. Why am I here?
Abandoned attacks.
I should pay attention to the story. I know the story is very good. I did play a Sylvari character about 1,000 years ago and got it up to level 80, also an engineer. I am acquiring pieces of evidence that the bad people are doing bad things. I understand. Say no more, my king.
Hey, look at this fancy cup. Think it makes wine taste better? Don't move.
I also get like highlights of where things are. There are people in this universe, I'm assuming, that are part of the local justice system who spend what I imagine to be like 8-10 years in fantasy justice system school to find what I am finding in about 2 seconds.
The blueprints, genius.
These are the blueprints.
If it really, it's a rabbit hole when you start thinking about it, huh? Bye, Tierna. Bye, Tierna. What do you need?
For your disrespect.
Can I help you? What can I do for you? Do you need to call someone? I would like to start auto attacking, please. Okay. How many of you people do I have to kill? You must be getting insane in health insurance or life insurance. Trying to remember where my buttons are. I am deploying buttons. I'm deploying buttons. I am just randomly. I'm looking at my shit instead of paying attention to any meaningful degree about what is happening where. Is this the flames? What is it doing? Oh, okay. I know that turrets get something called overcharge at the very start. I guess that was the overcharge. I was getting some kind of smoke screen benefit. Kayfabe is an entertainment wrestling term. It's like breaking their character or personality in front of the audience. That is my brand.
Criminal only creates more
is that you have wolf? Sorry, you have like were-dogs.
By the book.
You have,
But you're right.
like in Boa's case, you have like big titty goth frog. Bunny girl, mommy.
What are you doing in my house?
Mommy tones.
As captain of the Seraph in the service of Her Royal Majesty Queen Jenna, I call you.
you've got like jellyfish, like a jellyfish thing, and they have and it is good that there's many brands of VTubers out there. I have a lore technically, but I often disregard it, and then I make basically fourth wall breaking statements all the time, because that's what does it for me. I'm sick, and the only cure is more cowbell. I have no lore. I'm just me. Yeah, but you're an amazing person. That is your lore. Actually, I have to correct myself. Kayfabe is a character personality that was written for an audience to present. Breaking kayfabe is the act of breaking that illusion. I appreciate you teaching me that. I cannot guarantee the likelihood of me retaining this information, but I do pay attention to what my chat says, so it is very likely that I'm going to do way more independent research than anyone should argue me to. In order to look more deeply into it. Thank you, Sumi, for donating to the Stoicism Stream 2 challenge, which is ostensibly going to be 2 to 3 hours of us just hanging out, talking about life, sipping coffee. Like right now, if you want like a little preview, I'm drinking 40 ounces, not all at once, God help me, of peppermint mocha creamer fueled coffee, and I'm loving it in a very Mickey D's kind of way. Not sponsored. What is this? What is this? What is any of this? Hello? Oh, these are account bound. I don't want these anymore. I have bronze. I have bronze, right? Equipment me? Equipment. No, I have iron. Okay, so they just go into the trash. Yep. Right into the trash they go. I don't need this. I need any clutter. I know it's a foregone conclusion that there's gonna be clutter. No, I ain't buying no Black Lion keys, man. They can go to heck. All right. What am I doing? I'm going downstairs. Acknowledged. Here we go. What was I talking about? I don't know. Which is just as well for me. Oh, my coffee. No, that wasn't it. Oh, the stream. The theme stream. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. It's just going to be us hanging out. It's going to function more or less as like an AMA. And then for me, filling in any kind of pause champ type moment, I'm just going to talk about philosophical, applicable, practical life advice. And I'm just going to do that until somebody asks a question or talks about something else. I cannot guarantee that if you join said theme stream that you're going to walk away entirely at peace. What I can say is that when I start talking about the possible impact of what I spend literally all day in and out thinking about could make on your mental, people have said to me that it helps them. So I'm going to take an opportunity at least every 1.5 months to make sure that I provide the service. Why am I here? Is this where I need to be? No, I need to follow the road markers. I guess that's why they include. So here's the thing is that I come from Final Fantasy 11 where there's no hand holding at all for anything. At all. At most, a quest person is gonna say, hey, I heard that there's a fucking Bimblor creature out there in the universe, and they might have something that you're interested in. And that's it. That's the whole quest. You might get a quest log that says something to the effect of, what is this? Meet Captain Thackeray and Countess? Can I just go around? Are they idiots? Am I the idiot? Oh, I have to go upstairs. Maybe? Yes. Okay, they're here.
Our witnesses have
So you mean I have nerf swords?
Are you ready to present the case? As a noble,
what do you mean?
You're our best representative.
I've gone over everything a dozen times.
What do you mean? Also, that's an extremely cute emote, so
we'll get our man.
At this
plus
rate,
one, plus
Queen
one.
Jenna's guaranteed to notice.
Oh, it's Callie's.
If nothing else, I'll make sure
Callie's
the name
great.
reaches her ears.
I need to shout some more people out.
Mr.
Shout
Codicus is
out
waiting. Signal him when you're ready.
Kumi.
Good luck. And may Lissa bless you with
I realized that I shouted you out once already. However, I'm sure you don't mind if I do you twice. Don't read into that. Sumi Asami. I will also do Sumi Asami. What was I talking about? Count 2. Should keep track of that as a funny gimmick. It's very on brand for me to start 4 different conversations with chat and then piecemeal over time follow up on them, complete them, maybe not in any kind of satisfactory way, but a way of some description. I would say I have about 80% success rate in completing thoughts over the course of like an hour or 2.
I do, Your Honor. We have evidence proving Minister Zeman.
It's because there's so much to talk about, and the only way until you allow me, Chattifer,
we will
Chat
present
Timothy,
incriminating
until you allow
documents and
me
sworn testimony
to
from
set up
respected
that
members of the
neural
community,
link that I keep talking to you
including the
about,
sister
that
of
you
the
feel
accused.
isn't a good idea, but that I still technically need your consent for, at least as of right now.
Minister Zeman,
Until you let me set up that neural link with you, I have to use my words.
Why bother?
I have to use my words, chat, to talk to you
ancient tenets of
and say things. And when there's like 5 different subjects to talk about in a given stream, I just try to give you volume, and I end up tripping over myself because the ones and zeros start getting lost in the mix.
I choose my retainer, idol of the
You know? So just let me do it.
The prosecution
just let me establish that one-to-one link with you.
Or forfeit the
You
case.
won't even feel the difference except for the enormous hemorrhaging pain
I'd like to request a short
for the first
recess
24 to
select
48
my
hours. That's it.
Granted.
As your neural
When the
pathways are
prosecution is ready to
rewritten and
continue,
connected with mine.
This court will
That's it.
reconvene and the trial by
That's all-
combat
that's all,
will
baby.
begin.
That's all it's gonna be. You know? Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes and tell me that you can't trust me implicitly at my word that it's not gonna be fine, or that it is gonna be fine. Fuck, that it's gonna be it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be so fine.
Curious about its relevance in this trial.
Oh my god, we are 298 in terms of followers before we hit the 300 follower milestone that I have set for myself and is arbitrary. that I'm going to necessarily increase the moment that we hit it, but I'm going to I have set up as a marker for myself for celebration. And let me add that I'm truly flattered you're even considering me as your second. Look at him, I'm at the top of my game. Choose my second. My second what? A treason trial? What are we looking at here? Centaurs attack Shademore. I returned it home to a celebration in honor. Bandits are bad. When Farron and I went to the bandit hideout, there was a missive about future attacks on the city. Reported to Captain Thackeray, eager to find hard evidence to convict the person responsible for the attacks. Captain Thackeray and I searched Zamon's house. We found evidence that he is the one ordering the attacks. Why didn't you just fucking say that, man? That's not so hard. I mean, fuck. Logan.
Good to see you.
Countess Anise. Yes, I have chosen my second.
What is it?
I have not chosen my second. I am choosing Reth. Jeez. Who will serve as the prosecution's second? I should have paid attention. Farron is my homeboy. He and I go way back.
We're ready
like
to
5
begin,
minutes.
Legate Minister. I have chosen my second.
An interesting choice.
Yes.
For the record, let it be known that this duel will continue
That's a very powerful
until
little...
both members of one
it's
side
it's like an
surrender
omega
or are defeated.
goatee.
If Lord Zaman
I've never
proves
seen a more powerful
victorious,
goatee.
He is innocent. The case
If
is
you
thrown
ever
out
see
and these
anyone
charges against him may not be
IRL
brought
that
again.
is rocking this type
If
of
you
goatee,
win,
Welcome to the
then
you need
bonfire.
to
of
fucking turn
engagement.
around because he's going to cast blur and he's going to be very
When
slightly
you're in
blurry.
position, the trial by combat
And then he's
shall
going to cast a
proceed.
cantrip on you that
Good
is
luck
ultimately
to you
going to be
all. May justice
non-problematic,
prevail.
but unnerving and disorienting for like 5 seconds. Thank you so much, NoFlow, for the continued prime. 9 months, one of my earliest peoples. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. I need to more effectively help my man's dying out here. I just blew up my own turret for basically no reason. But that's fine. We mash around here. One day I will pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm sure. For now, absolutely not. I did remember though. I did remember that numpad 7 was what I needed in order to do my job. I remember that. That's very exciting. And now I need to let my turrets live for 2 seconds. Never mind, they're already dead. Let's go.
Victory is declared.
Poggers.
According to the dictates of Crichton law,
This person doesn't know what the
Minister
hell he's
Zaman
doing.
is found guilty.
Oh.
Minister
Man.
Codicus does not look happy.
He doesn't like anything to infringe on the rights of ministers. Trial by combat took the judgment out of his hands.
So
Did it?
true.
How do you think Zaman knew about the ancient law in the first place?
Oh, there's
He's
a
no
vote.
historian.
You think Codicus...
I'm gonna let this
advised
run in the
him about
background, and I'm
clause?
definitely gonna know what they're talking
If
about.
Zaman won the battle,
I'm gonna put
he'd
a
be
Twitter
declared
poll in chat.
innocent.
If you don't use Twitter,
No
just
more
ignore it.
investigation.
And by
Now
Twitter, I mean
he's
X,
guilty,
aka shitty
but
Twitter.
He's also dead. No loose ends.
So we normally play
Never
on,
underestimate
for those
Minister
unfamiliar, we
Codicus.
normally play variety games
least we
on
know the
Saturdays,
identity
starting
of
at 2
Zaman's
p.m.
backer.
Eastern Standard original equivalent.
Go and
We
celebrate a
have for the
well-earned
last
victory.
however many months
Anise and I
been
will be in touch
streaming
with you.
Barotrauma, multiplayer Barotrauma, mostly vanilla, for at least one half of these Saturday games that I'm referring to. That multiplayer Barotrauma game is going to happen next, maybe at the soonest, 23rd or even the 30th. Those Saturdays. And whatever day that it does happen on next is going to be the final day. There's going to be no more multiplayer Barotrauma after that. So I need to settle on, or have settled for me, what game that I'm going to do at least half the stream with. I do think that it's perhaps a mistake for me to, in a Guild Wars 2 stream, put up an option to vote on Guild Wars 2 in said poll, because I did that Wednesday, where we also play Guild Wars 2, and it shifted kaleidoscopically in favor of Guild Wars 2 instead of being relatively balanced. But maybe there is a game on that list that you enjoy more than the Guild Wars 2 stream that you're watching now. It is possible. It's within the realm of possibility. Am I just leaving? Don't you people have jobs? Don't you people have phones? What are we doing here? Oh my god.
Citizen.
I'm gonna fucking don't push me. And then you just take down the whole Congress with me. I would like to leave. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm leaving the instance. I see you've been DMCAing all the other Final Fantasy 11 streamers to be the sole streamer. I mean, Square Enix, wink. I shit you not, no flow. Was that I was sitting in DA's stream when he arguably, questionably, within 6 hours of like 10 people getting hit with DMCAs, was like, let's have a conversation about private server streamers that are getting hit with DMCAs, thereby drawing attention to himself in the most abject way possible. But in this stream, he shouted me out, and he said, Pro Stoic's been doing an excellent job keeping. Is that my story? Is that it? Is that my story? Have I completed my story? I'm assuming. Story journal. I'll finish the thought, I promise. Just give me a second. Let me cook. Oh, is that it? Is that really it? Oh, it's playable at level 20. Okay, that makes sense. All right, exploring it is. But he shouted me out and he said, thank you so much, Stoic, for keeping on top of everything. He's been doing a great job. And I had this thought in the back of my brain, like, oh God, people might think for like a split second that it's me. And it was an intrusive thought that's based off of nothing. I have a good reputation, or so it seems to me, with the server as a whole. So there's no reason for me to have that Call of the Void type thought where, and you know how the human mind works, and I'm definitely human, so this applies. But I was thinking to myself, I have to be ready to like fucking deflect in a way that's not suspicious. if somebody even jokes. Because if when you enter a hive mind situation where there's 80 people that are all very passionate about their thing that's being affected, all it takes is a suggestion of something that might be a possibility, no matter how insane. And some of those people, statistically speaking, will think to themselves, yeah, that fucking tracks. Fuck that guy. Nothing like that happened. Nor did I allow that thought to really take hold in any meaningful way. But you joke, but the moral of the story is that I was like, I need to be ready to head off this at the pass. He says as he awkwardly scream giggles nervously. I'm not the DMCer. Don't be ridiculous. It's me. It's your buddy. It's Stowe, bro. I wouldn't do that to you, baby. Thereby cementing forever that, people's idea that it was me. Dio. What am I doing here? Kill Scrit and Wasps. Gather wooden sticks. Topple Scrit shiny things. Am I doing something with this? These little markers that are on the ground? Am I the idiot? Okay, I have to remember. I must remember my options. And by that, I mean just randomly hit every key on my keyboard. What are these cogs? Hi, Stoic, how are you? I'm doing totally fine. I can't speak for many of my compatriots, but I am fine. I will tell you though that I get like a Five Nights at Freddy's first time player type jump scare every time that I get any kind of notification from Twitch at all. Because I think to myself, this is a time where I'm gonna have to go to copyright school in order to remove this strike that is being deployed upon me. But so far, that has not happened. I'm waiting for it. I've already done my pre-acceptance meditations. Which, if you don't know what I mean by that, the life philosophy that I've been practicing steadily for the last 10 years or so enables me to accept and try to do the best that I can to avoid certain annihilation by anything anywhere. So I run through in my mind the likelihood of various negative events happening or positive. I then come to terms with the situation that would result, like what my response to the situation would be, what's the most constructive way that I can get on top of the situation, ultimately being fine with the situation and just focusing on recovery or making sure that other people aren't impacted, so on and so forth. That is where I take my brain. So in the last 48 to 72 hours, I have changed gears a little bit to what if the type of gameplay that I put on my channel to date for the last 7 to 8 months gets unceremoniously destroyed by the equivalent of like a Command and Conquer satellite laser. I wouldn't think you would get copyright alert. I think you're smarter than that. You're really philosophical. The thing about the copyright alert is that there's no rhyme. Thank you, by the way, for the compliment. Do I still have to do something here? I've unlocked Cardi B. Excuse me while I eat the sharpening stone. There's no rhyme or reason between any of the DMCAs that happened. Some people... What am I doing here? Am I just defending this? Stop script thieves from stealing logging tools. Oh, I just have to defend shit. That's it. Okay, that makes sense. I accept it. I will happily play tower defense right now. Some people very clearly did something that would normally run afoul of any IP holder in general, just at its face. So, for example, the first person that was hit on the Horizon streamer side was ALR, and at that point we thought that it was an anomaly that people rationalized, and I agree with this as it just being a natural consequence of the title that resulted in being struck being if you use my code in order to buy G Fuel, and we're gonna be trying beers tonight, Advent beers. If I were a copyright holder, I would think that it's a little sus and bogus to be playing a game that you play, or that you created or hold the rights to rather, and then using that as the baseboard for people watching to then seemingly recommend an unrelated product. Like at no time did ALR say, if you like Final Fantasy 11, you should buy G Fuel. He didn't say that, as far as I know. He didn't say that. He also didn't say, if you like, I, the streamer, own this intellectual property that I'm playing. Like, he didn't say that either, I'm assuming. People say that it was because Square Enix finally took umbrage with him streaming anime, but according to him, he hasn't streamed anime in months. It was very copyrighty, and there's not really exactly like a statute of limitations on that, but it makes sense. In ALR's case, it made sense. Warsguard also got hit. In that case, you could also reasonably let yourself believe that it makes sense. Because War, although he doesn't publish his videos, or he scrubs the audio, or whatever it is that he ultimately ends up doing, he plays regular rock music that I can reasonably conclude he has not gotten the copyrights to every single stream. I like the guy, but I'm surprised that he hasn't been glassed yet. that it's taken this long. Some people haven't been doing any of that. They've been Disney princesses of non-issues. They just boot up game.
Done and done.
Okay, I won. Huzzah. They just boot up the game. They don't play any music. Sometimes they don't even play in-game sound. And they were still getting hit. So for example, like Sparkles It, who was hit, hasn't played Horizon in weeks. Ayame Cat hasn't streamed in general in 2.5 weeks. And one of her videos was struck like a week before the last time that she streamed. And she doesn't play any music, doesn't play any unauthorized anything. She wasn't adverting. Nothing to that effect. So there's no pattern between any of the people that were hit. People have been trying to make a pattern out of all the most of the striked videos being like taking place in November. It happened over the course of a month. That's nothing. That means nothing. You can't do anything with that information. You can't establish any kind of like connect the dots type It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia billboard type scenario, right? The dots aren't dotting. L hasn't been hit, thankfully. I agree. L is my favorite Tsundere character. So I would be very displeased if she was.
Hello there.
I'm glad that I'm not. Okay, let the record show. I'm ultra glad that I'm not. But I am shocked that I or L or Professor Grab Dance have not been hit yet. There's a running theory that, and it's kind of tinfoil hatty, but nevertheless, there's a running theory that if it is Square Enix, which again, I don't believe it is, but if it is Square Enix, then they're using some kind of software in order to scan active streams and look for anything that is like a third-party utility or using unauthorized music or like unknown third-party sound effects, aka like the Horizon 11 remixed music, things like that. Maybe I should put the turrets on the bottom right buttons. I think that honestly makes sense to me instead of where they are now. Let me just change that real quick. You guys don't mind. You're just here for my bullshit parade anyway, I think. What number is this? 8? 8? Welcome to Divide Numpad. 9? Welcome to Multiply Numpad. And what has that removed? Is this used? No. What is this? Okay. We're gonna put my little napalm grenade in 8. Never mind. That's not what at all what that is. What the fuck are these buttons? Hello? We're gonna have to figure this out. I'm sorry to hear that. I really want the best for Sparkles and Ayame Cat. They are pure as driven snow. Ayame Cat is. Sparkles can get a little frisky in a good way. I mean that with nothing but the best for her. But Ayame Cat is functionally there's nothing like, she's just wholesome. She's just pure wholesome content. What is my options here? I don't think I set it to anything. Okay, those are now my deployed things. Fuck off. Can I help you? I'm getting punished. Help me.
Refreshing. Strong.
Oh my god, please just die, dude. Wait a minute. Oh, I set my fucking shotgun blast to 8. That's not what I wanted. can leave this fucking cursed area, man. Options. Control. Okay, 8 is what? 8 is my shotgun blast. I don't want that on the bar. Fuck off! I'm trying to min-max. Stop! Please! Stop punishing me. This is why I have turrets. I'm gonna move away because that sound is pretty abrasive. Okay, controls. 8. I don't want that on 8. I wish I could rearrange these buttons, but I did a cursory look on Google and I don't think I can. 8? Okay, I've changed it. This is the napalm bomb. That makes sense. Sorry, pig. It's not your time. What did I unequip then? My blunderbuss? My blunderbussy? Oh my god. Okay, those are my things. And then what? And then this and this? It's gonna bother me that they're not on the same buttons, man. It's gonna. But I'll figure that out in post. I just need them attached to something. Okay. Okay, those are my AoEs. Understood. Heal, and then the rotation. Okay, and then pick up my shit. I'm also glad that you haven't either. I greatly appreciate that. I am not allowing myself to think that it is fine. Okay? I'm not worrying about it actively, but I'm not going to let myself think that I can just hop back onto Final Fantasy XI as a category yet. The reason why, which I kind of touched on earlier, but people have been cycling in and out, so, you know, and it's like a current news type thing, and you have the news on all the time, right? So that's what you have it on for, because you never know what's going on. I'm just gonna keep you in the fire, if you don't mind. Okay, I'm starting to remember where my buttons are. That's a very good sign for me. Oh, can I just double click it? I didn't realize I could just double click it in order to do the thing. That's really good intel. I'm not gonna let myself think that it's fine and start streaming Horizon again. I did put a post about it on my Twitter, so if you care at all about current events or memes like the dank memes that I regularly take part in, following my Twitter, my X, that was just posted in chat, is the best way to do that. Thought, my brain stopped. I no longer remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so it hasn't even been 48 hours since the DMCA wave has happened. Correct. This is number 9. It hasn't even been 48 hours since the DMCA wave happened, and there are Horizon streamers that are afraid that if they don't stream Horizon, then they're going to lose progress that they've made up until this point as streamers. Like, and this mindset is mostly affecting streamers on the newer side, which I would classify because I'm also a newer streamer. Like, I'm a baby, like in the grand scheme of things, right? I'm what, just now turning 8 months old on this digital platform that we all enjoy together. But some newer Horizon streamers are just assuming that whatever has happened is over, and they are going back onto the platform and are just like hiding in plain sight by removing any mention of the private server from their channels or even their socials. Which is a bold strategy. That could work. Like, if it was just a guy doing the annihilation of all these servers under threat of perjury, then it is possible that it is mine now. I'm not going to assume that. Because I don't even want to remotely risk losing any of my VODs. Because that would be like, if I were to get copyright struck, then that means that all the VODs that I developed on my channel, except for maybe like what, fucking 15? I have over like 200 videos now, but about 15, 20 VODs would be all that you would see like over the course of like a month. So me getting copyright struck and having all the VODs removed would mean that people would visit my channel and be like, oh, well, he only streams like once a month. is you know, and I shouldn't have put all my eggs in one basket like that. The smart thing to do would not have been basically focusing on Horizon 11 as an unauthorized private server that could get destroyed at any time as the foundation for my channel. It's not smart to do that, but it's also what I've been playing.
Eat my dust.
For the most part, I stream and have been streaming Horizon 11 regularly because that's what I've been playing. And I only have so many robot man hours. I followed you, bro. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. I do inevitably say everything at least once or twice on the stream, what I end up putting on Twitter, but I do put updates where I can't talk to you in real time on my Twitter. There's an unexplored area in this direction. Okay. What is this? Is this some kind of sex thing? It might be some kind of sex thing. I can't go into the sex thing. Okay. It wants me to go this way. Say no more, my queen. But this is also level 8. I want to clear all these lower level areas. I'm already level 19 in the background, but I'm synced down to level 10. Let's stick all your eggs in a single basket, as they say. Correct. So half of the reason why, or let's be real, 70% of the reason why I've been streaming is, like I said, on Horizon, that is, if I could finish this sentence, is because that's what I've been playing. I can't play the games that I want to play easily, excuse me, while also playing Final Fantasy 11. I just can't do it. So I play Final Fantasy 11, or did, will do again 70% of the time. Therefore, I stream Final Fantasy 11 70% of the time. And I've been using that as a jumping point towards further growth. And I think that for the most part, that's been effective. Where I establish a group of people who enjoy whatever the hell this is and has been for the last 8 months. And then they realize, and then I basically like psyop them into believing that I'm worth watching after I stop playing for the day. Their chosen interest, aka variety streaming, which is kind of why we're doing like a 70-30 split. Final Fantasy 11 Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then variety on Saturday is for that through line. I already scouted this. What am I doing? Do I want to be here? Creighton Freehold. That Crichton Nussy got me wildin'. This DMCA wave has caused me to strike out and play games that have been on my radar for far too long, but Final Fantasy 11 has otherwise just occupied. And it's been nice. I definitely could use it. Anybody is going to get pretty burnt out if they're playing the same game for 9 hours a week every other day. I don't think I'm fully burnt out on Final Fantasy 11, but I recognize that I definitely needed a break more than I thought that I did. I have to remember I have a mount for the next 7 hours. Pick up some bloobs. And Guild Wars 2 is familiar to me. Nowhere near as familiar as Horizon 11 is, but nonetheless familiar. So I'm not completely out of the mix on this. I don't like the feeling that is very human of not knowing what I'm doing necessarily. I do think that there is something to be said about people enjoying watching others play something for the first time and watching them learn. So even though I don't enjoy this feeling of not necessarily knowing what I'm doing or what's next or what's important and what's not,
Many have moved to the city to avoid being
I
captured by
get secondhand dopamine
who take their captives to
from
a prison
you
camp in
in chat experiencing me
Tunwatch
experience
does
the
what it
game.
can, but even the Seraph can be defeated.
And I missed answering your question, NoFlow. They are DMCAing a specific stream under each person, but there's no clear distinction or pattern. Sorry, the pattern is the right word there, between any of it. It's just flatly not clear what is causing whoever is doing this to do this. Except they're bad and they should feel bad. At the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. They're stinky and they should feel stinky. Hold on a second, I'm eating cake. Fuck. There has to be a more effective way to do this. Fight centaurs, recover stolen ale, protect monastery, clear glebs from fields, taste test new ale. I have always appreciated Guild Wars 2 ability to let me LARP, that I'm doing different things to help in a given situation. That's nice. I do appreciate that. I don't want a garden hoe. I don't. We have garden hose at home. Where am I going? Outside? Outside. Okay. It said I had to fight centaurs? Motherfucker, there's no centaurs inside. Are the centaurs up top? No. Keep the monastery operational. No. I cannot leave the area. Do I go around? Maybe the fighting is on the other side? Let's go take a gander, chat, as I go into a house that has nothing to do with my objective. Let's take a gander, chat. Take a big ol' waltzy poo through. Hand in hand. Maybe making out a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so it's implying that there's something around here because I have not left. Okay, I can do combat. This is good. This tracks. I can do combat. This makes sense to me. Yes, let them come to me. I don't need to take my healing every time. Is there a reason why I should? 33% incoming damage? No. I think it's because it's the first button in my rotation, because it's also like one of the most important to me. I'm gonna need to change that. I can't have it because like it's on a button that is the closest to my thumb. The smart thing to do would be to place my hotkeys in such a way that I'm naturally rotating through all the buttons in order of cooldown and not anything else.
Another fine example of engineering.
That's what I need to be doing. All right, let's be gamers. He says as he inevitably is not a gamer. We'll play our buttons that we know we should button. Perfect. just what the engineer ordered. I said that at the very beginning of the stream. For psychological reasons, I don't let myself see how many people are in my streams. But if you are new here, I will not be streaming tomorrow. I am being made to touch grass. I am being made to go outside, to interface with other human beings for 2 days. And as psychologically mind sweeping, mind wiping as that is, I owe it to my wife to give her hope that I can function in a social situation that involves grass being touched actively. It's a cute little game we play. The next stream is going to be normal on Mondays. The Saturday is a no-go. As of right now, unless somebody cancels. But I don't think that's going to happen. Ooh, welcome to Die, idiots. Where are they coming from? I really should have 7 on... Oh, I do have that set. Oh, Bro Daddy, don't get too fried from going outside. So this seems like an oxymoron for me to be a streamer. However, I am naturally, at my core, an extreme introvert, which my philosophy that I practice has exacerbated a huge amount. I don't need to be around people in order to feel content with my day-to-day. I just don't. It's no longer a need for me. I recognize why it's important. I put myself out there regularly because I understand that I am a social, rational animal, and therefore it is incumbent upon me to interact with and possibly help in some way other rational and social animals, regardless of what their relationship is to me. But one, I don't need it. Two, I can find a lot of what I'm looking for in social situations through the 8 million games that I play, the friend groups that I've acquired, you guys, talking to you guys. I mean, your circuit's still good, Fred? Yeah. I hear you. I appreciate that. But my wife needs it. And I respect that. And we have an understanding. She knows that unless... Okay, there are exceptions to me going out, being fine with going outside and socializing with other people or being forced to. If you are taking me... These are the conditions. Are you? I can wait until you guys have like a notepad or something. Okay, you have a notepad? All right, good. Or you can open up Notepad because this isn't like the 90s. Like you have access to a computer. Let's go back. We have to kill one more thing. Fucking let's finish the sentence. If you are taking... Here I am. Okay, I found it. If you are taking me to Six Flags... Or to Disney World, or some other place that has like amusement parks or fucking Dippin' Dots, or something to that effect. I'm getting a reward for going to a different map. Sure, whatever. As long as you don't erase my progress, that's fine. If you're taking me to like an amusement park or some place that has Dippin' Dots, easy. Sign me up. Are you taking me to a Chinese buffet? Yes. Okay, sign me up. Are you taking me to something that has to do with video games, except maybe GameStop, because I used to work as a manager for GameStop, and that place now just makes me sad. Yes, like a retro video game store, like a the maybe 1 or 2 mom and pop retro stores that might still exist. If it's like an arcade, absolutely sign me up. If you say, I would like to just hang out with you in the bar, my fight or flight response is going to get triggered. And if I see that it is for the greater good that I go, then
Keep a clean blade.
then I will allow myself to send myself. +5 condition damage? I don't know if I actually want that. I just want power. Just give me raw power. Is there any modifier that gives me just raw sexual energy? Because I'll take that one. Even though I've got that in spades, right, chat? Do I need anything in here? There's a hero point thing there. There's water mechanics there. I don't know what this... I know that's all under the heading 1 to 15 level range, but... Level 13, level 12. Okay. Let's go in the direction of something that tells us it's level 8, so that we ostensibly complete content in the order in which it was received. Maybe grab some of this copper ore. But that's it. That's a thought. If I can see the good and making me go outside, I accept. I have to do some mental prep in some cases. But for you, chat, Jimothy, it's easier for me to just go on a 3-hour haphazard roller coaster through my brain about topics that I'm personally considering or personally thinking about or concerned with, and then bouncing off of you sharing with me the pogs that you're experiencing in real time in my chat, or you helping me cope that's what's happening. Is this person broken? Are they good? They might just be waiting for somebody. Okay, how about going to a Walmart superstore for groceries with a crap ton of people? Is that a hard no? In those sort of situations, like let me help myself parse this a little bit. I can handle crowds because at some point it basically is just like a mass of meat parts that are all, being driven by. They're like meaty mech suits. Is how I'm. It's probably not a healthy way to contextualize it, but there it is, nonetheless.
Pick up a rifle and get in formation. Not bad at all. Remember, don't release your shot until the order is given.
I'm waiting. I'm ready. I'm waiting. I'm here. I'm ready. Oh, okay. I'm holding. I'm holding. This better be like 50% of the bar. Did I do it?
Not bad at all.
Okay, this is fine. This is an easy mini game for me. So a person, let's talk about what a person is. A person is basically like a mech pilot, where the pilot is this thing that's inside of you that is referring to itself as I. Okay?
Fire!
It's just when I go into like a social situation where there's like 8,000 people, I can just block out any kind of anxiety or nervousness or anything like that. I don't experience nervousness. I don't feel panicked. Nothing like that. That's not what I'm feeling when I'm in a social situation. I am so ruthlessly independent because of my philosophy and the way that my personality characteristics have set in over the years that I've been alive. I'm so ruthlessly independent that
Let's keep at it.
in most cases, I would prefer to just do my own thing. Not because I don't see the value in what's being suggested to me.
Get in formation. Remember,
It's nothing like that. Like I said, if it's for the greater good, or if I'm just naturally interested, I can do both. If you give me either one of those, I'm fine. So yes, if the objective, the TLDR, which I should have given you in the beginning, to be honest with you, is that...
Not bad at all.
Well, shit. Okay, I'm holding. I'm just gonna hold. The bar is raising anyway. If the objective is to just get groceries or something, then it's fine. The TLDR, it means too long didn't read. Basically, if somebody gives you like a whole wall of text,
Let's keep at it.
which I guess is my verbal style,
You must learn to hold until commanded.
and you say TLDR, it means that I ain't reading all that. Make it make sense to me in like maybe 2 or 3 sentences.
Hold. Fire.
This is cute.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's keep
And
at
also easy for me. I do enjoy that he's not like, okay, we'll practice more later, go do other things.
it. Take aim.
I can just wait for them to say the thing.
Hold.
My question is, in this video game,
Fire.
can I romance the bad dragons?
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
I'm asking for a friend. This is not me asking this question. Can I romance the bad dragons? Do the bad dragons turn into sexy, scaly ladies?
Welcome home, good
And I
hunter.
can. Apparently, that was the threshold. That was the threshold for Minty to follow. Thank you so much, Minty. I greatly appreciate it.
Not bad at all.
Welcome to the
Keep at
Stoic
it.
Nation. We have a break room. It's not well stocked at all because everybody just drinks all of the grape and the orange. So all we're left with is like fucking Starry, which is like the Sprite knockoff. Oh, I'm supposed to be aiming right now. Okay.
Fire.
Ooh, we did it. Let's go.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay
Ooh, I'm
awake,
getting rings.
not sleeping.
I'm level
because
20
thinking
now.
About this.
Huzzah. Give me more power. More power always. Training. I have 1,000,000 hero points. Just give me more turrets. Just give me more turrets. Rocket turret me. I just want more turrets. That's all I need. Oh my god. Net turret? No. What about rockets? Explosive rockets? Maybe it would be good to have a net turret instead of a flame turret. Because the flame turret requires the person to be not directly in front of it, but virtually. Whereas the net turret would be probably even more annoying for somebody that's trying to PvP me. Which I can't guarantee they'll interface with, but... Alright, we're gonna need to reorder our shit yet again. I'll do that later. Will I? Will I actually do that later? No, we need to do it now. You don't pay for the subscription to my my free base game that I bought 8 years ago. Goes to it, go! Hello, Lissa, the wonderful Lissa Ishida. I've done this, what, like 8 months, and I still don't know how my own shout-out command works. Lissa Ishida. Lissa is a variety streamer that has been enormously helpful onboarding me to the Guild Wars 2 universe. Or should I say re-onboarding me, although effectively onboarding me, because the last time, like I mentioned, I played 8 months, sorry, no, not 8 months, like 7, 8 years ago, something to that effect. It's crazy to think about Guild Wars 2 being that old, says the guy who, up until a couple of days ago, regularly played a 25-year-old MMO. No, it's not 25 years old. It's like 20, 21,
Welcome
something
to the
like that.
bonfire, unkindled one.
Thank you for subscribing, Mincy. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the support. It genuinely helps out a ton. Every single penny goes back into improving the stream somehow to make them bigger and better.
Yes.
I need to put all my turrets on a thing. Is this a build? No. I can guarantee you that there is no build that has all turrets. Do I feel compelled to do all turrets anyway? Absolutely, because I like the idea of not really having to do anything. Of just putting turrets down and then just bouncing around like an idiot There's something to that. People have had 10 years in order to in order to be effective in PvP. We're creating new metas right now. All right, zero num. Is that what this is? Okay, that's that button. Multiply, divide. Agility skill 3. Multiply. Okay, those are my turrets. The turrets are on the bottom. I have removed. You gotta be shitting me. Now I have an E. What the fuck? What am I doing? I got too many buttons. It's been like 4 hours, man. I'm dying. I need my Final Fantasy 11 back, where all I have to do is hold control and then cycle through a list in order to do things. Please. Okay, we've unlocked Captain Lindell. That's all well and good. So we have all of our turrets here. Excuse me? Did I just explode it? What happened? Can I only have 2 turrets out at once? Question mark? If so, that's definitely gonna affect my thought process.
Good. I can finally
I
get
hope
rid
not.
of you. Go do something.
But it is possible.
Somewhere else.
A pleasure,
Okay.
I'm sure.
While I'm waiting on that,
You here for the trip back.
yeah. So refer to my early. Listen, can I romance the bad dragons in this game? I just want a little taste of the Scale SE 9000. Okay, no, I can have all the turrets out. Okay, yeah, no, I'm permanently keeping that. Okay. Options me. Then what buttons do I have now? Okay, this is my getaway free card. These are my sustainers. That's my blow. I want, okay, this one, you have no frame of reference for what I'm talking about. This button here, not that one. This one, my blunderbuss, that needs to be my instant. Because I can use it every 6 seconds, and it's where my thumb kind of naturally gravitates. Okay. Then, I'm going to options, and I'm going to put... Wait, that's stupid. I need to reverse this. Or do I? Okay, those are those. Wait a minute, I have a net attack on my... Dude, I am fucking... I don't know. I'm just gonna rock with this. I'm gonna rock with this, and then I'll update my hotkeys in post. I don't know if you guys necessarily want a hotkey stream. Let me do a poll. How about that? Because I'm gonna have to do this eventually. New poll. Do you care if I hotkey? If I hotkey? Yes. No. You suck. Lamau. Okay. I'm gonna allow additional votes. You can spend your much earned Stoa coins on this. I'm gonna run this for 2 minutes, and I'm gonna continue messing with my hotkeys. Yeah, but I feel like I need that, but it's 20 seconds long. Maybe I should have healing on 1. This is gonna fuck me, dude. And not in a pleasant way. Okay, so this is a healing that I can throw out at any time. So Q and E makes sense. But I'm gonna want the net attack to be E. Right? What's E? E for everyone? Maybe I just have these all in a row. Because that would make sense, wouldn't it? Can I unbind all my shits? Can I unbind this? Unbind. I can. Okay, I'm gonna go full scorched earth. I haven't even seen what the results of the poll are, but I have 60 seconds to do anything about it. Because we'll decide. We'll decide in real time. what we're doing here. What the hell is going on? Unbind, unbind, unbind. Q makes sense as a get out of jail free card. So I'm going to keep the healing one on Q. That's okay. We are going to remove these ones, these other belt things from the equation. I'm just going to take them completely off. Utility skill 1, 2, 3 can be 0, divide, multiply. All right, let's see what the results of both were. Nobody cares. Got it. Nobody cares. They're just here for the dopamine. I understand that. I respect that. So the mounts can be fucking numpad 3. And when I say numpad, I mean the buttons that I put on my MMO gamer mouse. It can be on 3. I'm never going to touch 3. Mount, that is. Blitzklit, stop. Don't copy on me. Stop it. All right, the belt skills can be what? What even were the belt skills? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not it. Profession skill are the ones that are removed. So let's do numpad 7, numpad 8, numpad 9. No, elite skill is something else entirely. 9. Profession skill 9. So that's my shot. That's my net. This is my rocket. Okay, that makes sense. Acknowledged. Now to work on my days to days. Control options. 1. I'm gonna keep this at 1. But my healing skill needs to be... It needs to be something good. So what about my get out of jail free card type situations? So maybe I do keep my healing skill as 4. I keep it as 4. And then my get out of jail free card situations on the others. So 5 on the net. 6 on the free conditions, or maybe I reverse those. Because I want to be able to get stuns and shit off of me and then net the person. Then I'm going to want to do a little getaway with 1. And then what? And then I just have like a gun skill for number 2. Okay. Let's see if I remember fucking any of this shit. All right, chat. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, my sweet little baby? My sweet little honey princess, baby micro child. My honey sweet. Don't run from me. Why do they always run from me when I talk like that? I don't get it. Any shopkeepers around here that sell any bofa?
You have something to report?
Not bad at all.
No? Okay. Just checking. Do I want this? Why is it saying that it's worse? No, it's saying it's better. Okay. Militia rifle me. Double click to consume. I have more luck. Huzzah. I bought a militia rifle. Where is it? Can I order this? Embed shared bag? What does that mean? It says that there are new item highlights. I do not see that. I am the one that is done. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Wow. Where's my rifle that I paid for? Hello? No, not that. I don't want that shit. Mighty Iron Pistol Apparel. I don't want pistols. F. I'm consuming all the luck. At 23 plus 23% magic find. Very exciting. Did my militia rifle just fuck off, or is it called something else? I guess it's being called something else. That's fine.
You'll never block me like that.
All right, where are we going next?
Just as I launch my attack.
Here, level 9. Say no more. Away we go. Do I have to go up the mountain? I'm assuming so. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. Never mind, I'm stuck. Never mind, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. All right. Up the. Sorry about that. Up the mountain we go. I think there's something good up there. And yet, I cannot be fucked. Let's go to the Heartwoods. That seems good to me. So we're getting into the latter stages of our stream here. We're simulcasting to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Twitch people, consider subscribing on YouTube. YouTube people, consider following on Twitch. Even if you don't give a shit about either platform, I respect that. The only reason I mention it is because YouTube does not deem me worthy of being monetarily supported on YouTube until I hit 500 subs. Once I hit 500, I will forever shut up about it. Probably. It's statistically likely that I will shut up about it. I found out your car is not covered under Hyundai's roadside assistance, so I'll renew your AAA. Thank you. Thank you, wife. I appreciate it. I legitimately thought somebody was trying to tell me that they have tried calling me about my car's extended warranty, and it was not the case. You're a good robo. I try. Defeat centaurs, destroy their holdings. Easy. Find ways to weaken their presence. I look like a bandit. Is that normal? I thought I was the hero. I'm the hero, right? I mean, just look how friendly my face is. Check your mail. Delivery from the Black Lion Company. Oh my gosh, really? Wow. Don't I need transmutation stones or something? I also should probably check who sent that. It's gone forever. Did you send that to me? Looks good. Thank you so much. How do I put them on? There's gotta be a way. I love telling you personal things over chat. It's easier to get a hold of you that way. As long as you don't put any identifiable information out there for the one person that is like, I love Pro Stoic so much that I want to take off his face and wear it as my face and then pretend that I'm Pro Stoic. As long as you don't give enough information to give any kind of mileage to that type of person, you are free to be fine, to do whatever seems good to you. There's the arrow next to the hero equipment. Okay. Previous menu. Wardrobe. Sunglasses. Oh my god. Wow, dude. Oh, look at me go, man. That's what I'm talking about.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of
it looks so cool.
I think
what the
about
fuck?
This every day. I think about this all night long.
Like
I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
What'd you get? Sorry, I was tapped out. You're good. Look at me. Hide your fantasy wives and your fantasy husbands. Why the fuck am I the one responsible for clearing out the centaur infestation? If there's a whole goddamn pack of Seraph soldiers here, I don't care if they have wounded. All it takes is like one guy to protect the wounded. You have an infestation. What am I even doing out here? Awakened remnants have appeared in the area? What does that mean? Forest spiders? Is this what you want? No, I'm going in the wrong direction. It is very fitting. I think I have to go up the hill. I think that's ultimately what they want me to do. Let's go in. I'd like to thank you guys for the enormous amount of support that you've shown today and every day. I greatly appreciate it, and you. It means a huge amount to me. I cannot stress that enough. Now watch me systematically forget what all my buttons do. We've already captured this area. There's already dudes in here. Am I just cleaning up after them? Don't you know that I'm supposed to be like killing God or whatever right now? It's occurring to me that I have not been pressing shift.
Eat my dust.
What did you do? What do you mean you don't know? I literally cannot move. I cannot turn around. I cannot move at all, because if I do, I'm going to snap my own neck in real time, and I have no idea when I'm going to be able to reverse it. I will trust that you will use the power of human ingenuity to unfuck whatever has been fucked behind me. I'm fine. If my wife... Let me get something clear, chat. If I need to. Just to make sure I pre-clear my name here. If my wife was like, I am seriously hurt, I need you to help me right now, I would stop the stream. Actually, it wouldn't even stop the stream. I would just leave and go take care of her. If I am reasonably sure that she is capable of mustering enough human independence in order to solve whatever predicament she's gotten herself into, then I will make that.
I was fine. You're not in a weird voice.
No, I'm not in a weird voice.
I was fine, everybody. We have a secret door from upstairs.
We have a secret door. We have a trap door.
To our place, and I knocked over our cabinet that was in the way of the secret door.
How did you knock over the cabinet? That thing is like 20 pounds.
I don't know. I opened the door and I pushed it forward, and I guess it got caught on something and it fell over. So
well, that's your first mistake. Just don't do that.
Yeah, but Jackie says she gets it all the time by pushing it. She doesn't have any problems.
Oh.
Oh, should I not have mentioned her actual name? Should I have said wife too? No one knows who wife two is.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I recognize that you think that you just made a mistake. They have no frame of reference. As long as you don't identify me.
Only 2 people know who you are.
They're not going to be able to triangulate anyone's position by hearing Jackie. At least I don't think so. So you're good.
Here? Oh, right.
That's an intimidating looking avatar. That's kind of what I'm going for, is this hybrid of visually interesting and Uncanny Valley. I want something that looks interesting to the majority of people, while also slightly unsettling them, while also being perhaps something that they only rarely see similar things to. So if you feel some combination of those sentiments, then you and I are in good hands, as far as my artist is concerned.
I'm leaving you again.
Goodbye. I'm glad that you're here, Beanwagon 90. I hope that you destroyed the other 89 Beanwagons in spectacular fashion, as befits a beanwagon of your status.
More to explore.
How you doing? It was a pickle shake in my... Fucking Christ, what is that? Ate that. It's like if the Easter Island heads are actually ancient monk gods and they have risen to enact judgment on all the sinners. That, or I look like a Buddhist monk that just absolutely went to town on on whatever Zenyatta, I think his name is, from Overwatch when it was good. I don't know if Zenyatta is part of Overwatch 2 or not. I will gladly take what you have said over people saying that it looks like a looks like a combination of Zenyatta and a Buddhist monk, which I respect. But your version is psychologically more comfortable for me. So why did I even bother coming up here? I'm not going to get off my steed. Anything else in here? Let's complete more story missions, because I'm assuming I'm going to get a lot more mileage out of my story missions than anything else. What is this? Events? What does that mean? Do I get a legend? I don't get a legend. I'm assuming this is saying that combats are happening, which, newsflash to all and sundry, combats are happening everywhere. This fight between the centaurs and the humans has been going on for literally 10 years. We live in a society. Good night, Euripides. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Maybe on Monday, because stream is not happening tomorrow. Refer to my earlier statements about me going to touch grass for the greater good.
Fantasy, if you ask me. One look at me across a crowded square. I can hear wedding trumpets on.
Where am I going? Palace Telepoint? Waypoint? I don't have much familiarity with Overwatch. That's probably why I didn't think of the other thing. Good. I also don't. I played Overwatch for about a month and then was like, okay, so I'm just going to be moving the payload over and over again. Neat. And then some other video game, I'm sure, jingled its shiny keys in front of me, and I just became smitten with that new thing and never came back.
Good to see you again, my friend. You have excellent timing. Have you ever heard of
So did you get your XP booster from the guild hall?
Of course I have.
Do you mean...
One of the most decorated
this is
units
probably
of
not what you
Sarth,
mean,
wiped out by a
but
centaur
just in case,
ambush.
do you mean
My sister was
the
a soldier in
XP
that
boosters from
Your sister.
the Twitch
I'm sorry to
drops?
hear that. I didn't know.
Festive
You'll be
event
even more interested in this
thing that
information
popped
than I
into my
thought.
notifications and made me think that I
Scouts
got
in the Queen's
DMCA'd.
Forest discovered pages torn from an old journal.
If that is, then yes, I did
Apparently
get
written
that.
by
If you mean
Willem
something else,
Harrington,
then no,
a
I did
member
not
of
get
Falcon
that.
Company.
No, but I do hope
The
you got it.
writing
I
on
did get
pages
it,
is
and I
rough,
used it already.
hasty.
Yeah,
But it
that ran its
describes
course,
survivors of
and
the
I don't
battle
think I
taken
used it very
prisoner
well
by the
because I
centaurs.
spent the first 30 minutes
Survivors.
of the boosters
My
running
sister
around
be
trying to
alive?
get vistas.
Logan, you've got to let me investigate. I need to know what
I
happened
sent you
to
something,
Deborah.
no idea if it's useful,
I
but
thought
if it
you'd feel
is,
that way.
shrug.
Let's update my records.
Are
and
you
then
trying to
can
get in
head
my
Elven
toga, Flisbit?
Monastery and speak to Captain Tervella.
Because let me
Though he's
tell
been
you
promoted
what,
to
it's
captain
kind
of
of
Queensdale.
it's kind of working.
Tervella once commanded
Kind of working a little bit.
Falcon Company. He might be
Like
able
just
to
the
tell us more.
sunglasses alone would is, you know, borderline enough to get me there, but just saying I have a big old robot on right now. Have a weapon. Ooh, precision bronze rifle. Thank you so much, Catrick. Can I right click friend you? I am assuming that you're my friend already, but I don't know if we've actually met in game yet. We have. Okay, good. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, is the reason why it's showing a different weapon strength than what it said in the mail? Is it because I'm scaled down? That tracks. When you equip it. Huzzah. Help Logan update the Falcon Company records. I am the destroyer of gods. I am the ruiner of eldritch entities. I have been to other planes of existence beyond your wildest imaginings, NPC, and I will not be deigned to do office work. I'm gonna do it anyway because that's what the game says I should do. But go fuck yourself. If I go fuck yourself, I hope that you have a wonderful day. That's actually what I mean. Your sister was of Crichton descent? No, I'm actually of Ligma fucking descent. Oh. So when you're finished with this instance, I can help get you what you need. Is this XP booster something that's temporary? I'll still get it either way because I understand it would be foolish of me not to take free XP. It seems like I'm leveling really fast, but I will take it nonetheless. Be good to Logan. Troy Baker is a beautiful soul. I'm sure that he's not in under any direct threat from me. I mean, just look at this face. Just look at this face. Just look at this face. Look at it. Look at it. POV. This is a good angle, right? I'm gonna leave this right here. And then I'm gonna take a sip of my 40 ounces of peppermint mocha fuel coffee that I've been avoiding this whole time. Oh, dude, the way he cracks his knuckles and everything. Fuck, these sunglasses are good. I like the studded leather outfit with the bald sunglasses look. It looks comfy. These padded vestments, I could do without the rusted gauntlets, but I mean, with the homogeneous color scheme that I'm going for, it looks good. I just enjoy the idea of being a guy in the universe. There will inevitably be a day where I am no longer just a guy, where I'm hanging out like this guy with like the mythical centurion-esque armor, or this person that is very, very ready and waiting for Christmas to Christmas. But until then, I'm just a dude that's out here to fucking solve problems. When you're finished with this instance, I can help get you what you need. Be good to Logan, try Baker's a Beautiful Soul, go to guild page, then look at the top right and click guild hall. Ooh. Are you gonna kill me? Is this like a dot hack sign type situation where you're gonna fucking, oh no, she's hot? What is this? You have an equipped item that does not have stats selected? What do you mean? It does not have stats selected? This? Select stats? Can I just do this for free? Okay. Sure. Hang on, I need to do whatever this is. I barely understand what I'm looking at here, but okay, apparently there's no attributes at all. Very good. The fact that the sunglasses give me more power is very on brand. Psych. Emote. Emote list. Emote Pogs. Emote Pogs out of his gourd. Emote starts throwing that thing back like none y'all seen before. EM really brings the house down with his dumpy. Okay. Emote list. Cross arms, thanks, upset, surprise, threaten. I'm not threatening, Fliska. I would rather die. Salute? We'll do that one. You now feel engaged. Kill Stoic? What's wrong with you? I'm flagging PvP. I'm sure that you're level 9,000, but I have the soul of a level 9,001 player. Prepare to be annihilated in the court of public opinion. I'll start the first shot. Fucking Lissa. You ready? You ready for this? You're not ready for this, but are you ready for this? I think that for the most part, you are a wonderful person, except in very specific, very rare circumstances in which you are just fine. Yeah. Eat shit. Now what were you gonna show me? Oh god, she's help. I dropped my turrets. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Got something to say to me? Stop hiding. This is now Fortnite. I built a giant tower. I tap at the top of my tower. Are you taking me somewhere? Oh wow, I did not even look. What is this place? Is this an instance? How are we here? Did you capture this or something? Did you buy this? Is this the in-game equivalent of like a like one of the most insane Final Fantasy 14 free company houses of all time. That's a nice dragon. I captured it from enemies. I didn't know there was PvE capture shit. That's awesome. I didn't know that. What the fuck? That's very cool. Requires Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns. Nope. I don't have it. I don't have the product that they want me to have. I could just look at this fucking this bear, this giant guy. Wait, you can get it? Oh damn. I'm gonna hold off on. You look really good sitting on top of the boxes. That was a good choice to sit there. If I need this product, Guildhall is just claiming the Guildhall. Also, hello, Omen Game Zone. You don't know it, but you're the third, I think, real human to ever come into my YouTube chat and say something. People will be talking about your exploits for generations. My brother in Christ. I will literally never shut up about you. I hope that you know that. I made the mistake, Omen, of YouTube stream chat. I made the mistake of accidentally ignoring the very first person to ever interface with me in the YouTube chat ever. And he asked me a question and I was perfectly capable of answering it. And he was just left. He was just left to his own devices and in the darkness. He was just stuck in the darkness, nobody to talk to except for me, and I abandoned him. And then I swore in RP I looked at my hands that were trembling, and I started heavy breathing, knees weak, mom spaghetti, and I said never again while I abandoned somebody to that loneliness. It's just to claim the Guildhall, but it says requires Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns. I'm assuming that you want me. Maybe this merchant. How are you small? You're so small. NRP picks up Flisklet, and then grasps him close and whispers nothings into his ears, like, I will never let anything happen to you. Getting mail. Pistols, yes. Do you want to give me these pistols? I enjoy having some foundation for. I'll take these. I will take these. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to break myself away from the comfort that is the rifle for some time, but maybe I will. I should learn all the weapons, so I will take these. I answered my own question. You can't get it with the Hearts of blah 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 expansion. Okay, that makes sense. There is not a universe where I'm guaranteed to not get whatever expansion that this is talking about. That's all I'm gonna say, is that I have not committed to never buying a Guild Wars 2 expansion. So maybe one day you can remind me that this thing exists, and then I'll be like, okay, good. Good, I have it. I have the thing. Now what? And wouldn't that be a momentous day? Dance. There's more expansions. I played the game enough to for sure warrant an investment of that scale. I know the game is good. And I've been enjoying the game the entire time that I played it. So it's not outside the realm of possibility that I will eventually get expansions. All right, I'm gonna return to my world. How do I do that? Or unless I have to walk. Do I have to walk to where I was? Okay, so all I have to do is go from Windswept Haven and ride my mount through the Crystal Desert, around the Deldrimor front, through Ascalon, the Blaze Ridge Mountains. No, that's the wrong direction. Okay, hang on. We can parse this. through the sulfurous wastelands, alongside the Elon River, because you never go towards Scavenger Causeway. That's a noob trap. Press G, then leave Guildhall. I'm LARPing. You go along the Elon River, then through the Steam Spur Mountains, along the Sea of Sorrows, and then you make it back to Kryta. Oh, thank you. If this DMCA's me, I'm gonna be mad. This is unironically how I would dance in real life. Actually, not like this exactly. It's like a really fucked up halfway trying, halfway just kind of like whipping my limbs around frenetically so that I look like a meat puppet that's trying to do his best to simulate what he thinks a cool looking dude looks like, which is like my MO. That's my brand, right? I love it. Thank you. Is Fliska fucking getting smaller, or has she always been that small? This place is trippy. I think that you've, while teleporting me, you've introduced into my system some kind of nefarious contraband. I'm out. Leave Guildhall. It's Super Adventure Box music. You will learn about SAB in April. I look forward to it. I am fucking pale. What the fuck? You see that? I have my own bloom. I look like literally anywhere in the landscape from like a screenshot from Halo 3. Circa what, 2006? 7? I don't know when Halo comes out. I'm not really a Halo stan, so to speak. All right, let's go to the place, do the thing. We need to continue our hero's quest line. Huzzah. Stop, thief. There's something about the screams, man. It always does it for me. I'm gonna bump back the ads by another 5 minutes. You can avoid ads in their entirety and support the channel a huge amount, aka me, by subscribing, which is free with Amazon Prime. I'm ultimately still glad that you're here, but if you have the means to do so, and you ever consider it, that is probably the easiest way to help me out, and you get some very cool emote unlocks, like my extremely popular Let's Go emote that has been used over, it's insane to hear myself say this out loud, 5,000 times to date. And that was I only uploaded that like 3 or 4 months ago. It's just the Let's Go face, but recolorized, and it's screaming and vibrating,
You must be the hero
and
Thackeray warned me about. He says
it
you're
has like a
investigating
bleeding, red-eyed contrail,
Yes,
which I guess is what makes it nice.
Have you
I
heard
agree with
anything
that.
about centaurs taking prisoners?
Thackeray's been swaddled in the royal court for too long.
Oh, that's cool.
He's forgotten how rough it is out here.
I like how the heart changes hues independent of your character, or what I assume to be your character. Moa is working on something for you? Question mark? A model? Also question mark?
Right on schedule.
Affy?
Come on, hero. You're about to
What
learn
is-
what it's
what is
like
Aff-
outside the city
Oh,
gates.
Aphrodite?
To the north gate.
One of your characters, right?
Want them inside the walls.
Oh my god. It's fucking Fortnite back when it was like an actual PvE game. Enjoys the missiles. I have clicked off. I've clicked off the game. I no longer have any frame of reference for what any of my buttons do. I don't remember. I don't remember anything. I'm just blowing up my turrets. I don't fucking remember shit. Who redesigned my hotkeys? But she finished my emotes. But yes, Affy. Affy? Aphrodite. So it's Affy. Okay. Oh, 2 is my fucking blunderbuss. Okay. That's kind of weird. I would like to fire. I'd like to engage the enemy. Pew pew. Pew pew. Engaging. Cupping. Balding. I have no fucking idea where that rocket went.
They brought their rifles. That raises the stakes.
Secure the courtyard. I have secured it. I have secured it. There is a man that is dead. Have we not secured it? Do I go upstairs? Is that what you want? NRP touches your face lovingly. Is that what you want, video game? I hear combat. Oh, okay. Can you reach there? Can you reach? You can't reach with the rockets up here, dude? What the fuck is that? I hate these placements of my hotkeys, but I'm not gonna change them again. It's already too much. I owe you too much dopamine. Oh, you can reach. Defend the front gate. Okay, that's easy. I'll just destroy all my turrets. I could have picked them up. Can the fucking
Bring out the hero. I am Rude the Reaver.
Oh yeah.
Of human lands.
They should call you Rude the Reaver because you're being very rude.
To be stronger than
I would like you Rude if you could, or Rude. Can you please wait approximately 12 seconds? Okay, he's still monologuing. We're still good.
I wonder how he found out you were here. That's unfortunate. You can sneak out the back if you like.
No, I have turrets. I don't need to worry. I'm literally right here. You can tell because the hero has sunglasses. Oh my god, this guy's getting shit on. I'm remembering. He's believing. I'm getting punished.
Refreshing to see some fancy moves.
Why are you helping? Hello? Why were you helping? This is a bad guy. Maybe there was some sort of, I'm not honorable. I have turrets. Don't be a chicken, go down. No, I'm an engineer. No. Oh, it puts them on cooldown anyway? That sucks. I thought I would be able to auto refresh them. I get why I can't, but I will in any situation where I can be a coward. As an NG, don't be a bitch. I'm going to be the bitchiest NG that you've ever seen. You've never seen bitchiness on the levels that I'm capable of. If I can literally make turrets do all the work for me and hit you from angles that are extremely uncomfortable for you to deal with, I will do it. And I will be cackling like an idiot the whole time. I will net you. I will jump away. I will keep replacing turrets in stupid positions so you don't know what to focus on. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking Captain Jack Sparrow, motherfucker. Not sponsored. I don't own that IP. Don't DMCA me. I think I'm allowed to say Captain Jack Sparrow.
I expected an entire squad.
No, we go in. You're going the whole way. Going the whole way. Okay, I no longer remember what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know where my buttons are. Okay, that was one. That was one. I understand. I almost feel bad. However, I no longer feel bad because their name is red. And they wouldn't be red named characters unless they too were bad. Therefore, defeat Malice the Impure. Okay. Say no more. I just need to not look at the keys. Is all I need to do. Deploy. Deploy. Are these guys going to be infinitely respawning? That's not fair. I know I have infinitely respawning. Wait, is it a dog? What is this? Is this what's causing issues in the lands between? Oh, he was like a druid. Okay. Search the camp for clues. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Is this all there is to the camp? I'm running in slow mode. It's because I'm in combat, huh? There it is. There it is, dude.
The only reason I followed you in there was because you're you. I didn't even think we'd survive, but you were great. Hey, what did you find?
Do you have elixir gun as a skill yet? I don't think so. I've been dumping everything into turrets.
It has the Falcon.
But I'm sure I have enough skill points in order to get me there.
Inside. My sister's name is there. Deborah.
I thought Captain Trevelyan said there were no survivors.
Trevelyan may be lying to cover his tracks. The book accuses him of setting the company up to be attacked by centaurs.
I don't know what to think. Trevelyan, a traitor? You don't think he sent us out here alone to die, do you? He hasn't
Where
been
are my
happy
sunglasses?
It's a distinct possibility. But don't worry, Bigsby. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah,
together.
Bigsby. Don't worry. I got you, bro. I'm definitely going to do the thing that you told me and stuff. I already consulted with him. What more consulting does he need? He's a sergeant. Increase his dignity, increase his ferocity. I'll do whatever I can to find my sister. I have a sister, and I will no, I will take any steps needed in order to make sure that she's okay. Because I definitely remember that I had a sister. Or we could confront Terravan directly without backup. I have to tell. I'm gonna find Trevelyan and get his side of the story. Yes. What's this? Precision? Yes. Don't mind if I do. Topaz heart. I still probably want this though, don't I? It looks pretty good. A mighty steam spear gun. Yes. I would like to soulbind that at my earliest convenience. Compact. Deposit all materials. I want to teach you something. Can you get into comms before I run off to bed after your story bit here? Use that. Okay. We can't go into comms. Let me get in here. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay.
Yes, this is Doug.
Alright, so when you are out of that instance, I'm going to show you something.
Give me 1 second. You're... I don't know how, but
Okay,
you are very quiet.
Okay.
Did you change any input?
No.
Volume?
I
Okay.
forward.
It might just be because it's raining, but it is loud as fuck. Okay, hit me.
Alright. So, with your weapons, and I talked a little bit about this the other day, you have certain things with your utilities and your weapons that help you in combat that the game doesn't exactly explain it to you, so I'm gonna actually show you some stuff. Let's see, are you still in that instance? You're still in that instance, okay.
Oh, I can leave. Sorry.
Nope, you're fine. It won't make sense if I tell you, so I've got to kind of show you.
Okay.
I threw the bones this morning.
All right.
According to Grint, we're in for a safe journey.
Find you. There you are. All right. So, the reason I was asking about your elixir gun, right?
Right.
So on your, before we get to that, on your bar for your rifle, you see your skill 5? if you read what it does, you see where it says combo, finisher, leap?
Yes.
Okay. So that means something, right? So what it means is if somebody puts a field down, it doesn't necessarily have to be you, it can be an ally. But if somebody puts a field down and you use that ability on it, you're going to have something special happen. So let's say you have your, let's say that you have out your, whatever this thing is called, your flamethrower, right?
Right.
So skill 4 on the flamethrower says combo filled fire. So when you put it down, there's fire. You put this away, and then you leap into the fire. Ta-da! You now have a shield.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. So elixir gun, it has one that does the same thing, except it's a little different. Hold on, I'm gonna wait for my cooldown to happen. And this is something I want you to play with as you read your skills. This is something to look at. So elixir gun, I'm going to do skill 5, switch over to my rifle, jump into it, and now I have a light aura.
Okay.
So a different kind of shield. So these are things to know. So if you see anything that says it's like a blast finisher or a combo finisher, like your skill 1 is actually a combo finisher projectile, or physical projectile, it's 20% chance. So if you have anything that puts down a field, or if others put down something that is a field, it's very helpful to know.
Okay.
Because this will just allow you to have extra bits of damage that can go out, extra little bits of, in general, like extra bits of shielding
I like this
to go out.
guy's drip. I gotcha.
So like, yeah, he has the same hammer as me. So, okay, so for instance, on your flamethrower again, you have actually not just this fire combo, you also have a blast finisher with 2. And see, I gained 3 stacks of might from that.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
How do you know what things? This is gonna be a dumb question. It's a very 5-out question. How do you know what things you can create and then finish with? Is there something that tells you that it creates a field and then that you can leap into?
So okay, so napalm, which is skill 4 on your flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a field you can put down, but if you read it, it actually says damage, burning per second, duration, and then it'll say combo field fire. So that you know that when you put this down, it's something that can be comboed, and you can use one of your finishers of some sort to actually get something. So this was a blast finisher that I did, so I gained might from that. The other one was a leaping finisher, so I got, because it was a fire field, I gained a shield. So these are things that you kind of learn along the way, but it's good to know that you have blast finishers. For instance, if you put down the elixir gun, the skill 5, and then you use skill 4, you can actually cleanse conditions in the area.
Oh.
Yes. Engineers are very good at doing these sorts of things. Elixir guns are nice. Yeah, like they're literally a jack of all trades. I always say this, but it's true. You can do water fields, for instance. Water fields are good for healing. So, 1 second. Let me find a blast to do this one. Okay, so for instance, let's say you do this water field, you switch over, and then you blast it. Now you've done a healing aura. So, yeah.
Awesome.
All classes have these, and they're things that most of the common players do not realize that are here, but it's something I want you to learn. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this when I do some more stuff, but this is a little bit more advanced, but it's something to let you know. This is why you want to look at your weapons and understand what your skills do.
May the 6 watch over.
Because some of your weapon skills are going to be more condi based, some are going to be a little bit more power based, and it's good to know so you know what gear to have later and what build you want to do later.
Okay.
But,
no, this is good.
Sure.
I had no idea what the combo things that it was mentioning was about, so that actually helps.
Yep, so like here, I play a Scrapper. You don't get Scrapper yet, but this is one of my favorites. So I can do a lightning field, and then boom. I just gave swiftness, so yeah.
Neat.
And these can actually go out to other people. So just things to know and look at as you're looking at your skills. If it says anything about finishers or combos, that's something you'll want to know.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty. Thank you for showing me that.
You're welcome, but have fun. Continue playing. I'm going to leave you be and to go see Beast because I gotta be at work in the morning.
Alrighty. I will see you later.
Yep. Nay, have fun.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, we are actually going to end it there. Chat, thank you an enormous amount again for all the support that you've shown me, that you continue to show me. It helps me out a ton. Pleases me greatly. I'm assuming that because you are showing the support that you're getting a ton out of the streams, which is principally one of the reasons why I go so hard in the paint on it. Next stream is going to be on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Regional Equivalent. It is very likely that we're going to play more Guild Wars 2. Eventually, I'm going to get enough information about the Horizon 11 DMCA wave situation to determine one way or another whether it's quote-unquote safe, because it's never going to be 100% safe, to return to that category and start streaming again from it. But I'll just keep you updated. If you look at my socials or type ! socials or look at my About Me section, if you are one of the people that looks at that section, you can go to my X, aka Twitter, aka Shitty Twitter, in order to see updates on when I'm thinking about returning. You will find out. We will find out together. I will see you on Monday. No stream tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to find somebody to raid you guys out to. If you really enjoyed this, consider following on Twitch. It's a free action that helps me out enormously. If you're feeling very happy with your viewing experience today, consider subscribing. Maybe not now, but at some point in the future, it helps me out a ton. Let's send you over to... not too many people streaming today. It's been a while since I sent anybody over to Boa, so let's send you over there. Boa's a very nice person. She is a big titty goth GF frog bunny mommy. You'll get it when you see her. And say hi to her for me. I will see you on Monday, chat. Bye-bye. Bye. I'm rating you out. Bye. Take care. Appreciate you. Love you, chat. Kisses. Kisses, chat. Bye.